comedy is so stupid. I got beat by this girl named Kate, who's like my rival. I hate Kate Carmody so much. Every time I'm about to start hosting the show, I go up and I'm like, I feel like such a hack. He's like, yeah, we're both pieces of shit. We get along with that. And it's like, I mean, it's just,
right.
I strive to be like that someday.
Yeah.
So I'm like the biggest motherfucker in town.
Yeah.
No, I have a house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a really shitty house, but I'm not that fucking shitty. Just run up to a guy in the street, be like, let's go. And he's like, why? I'm like, I just guessed the right beer cap. And
yeah,
like,
you
this
fucker.
Is so weird. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, look in your pocket. And then he pulls out an Ace of Hearts card. I'm like, I'm fucking James Blaine, bitch. And I just start gunning him. Bombing is basically the worst feeling you could ever have as a comedian. I'm still way better than you. There needs to be another Inspector Gadget movie, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. The kids need Inspector Gadget. You know, who would play Inspector Gadget these days?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson? Luke Wilson would fit it more.
Dude.
Chris Pratt.
I was just going to say that. Why was I going to say that too? How old's Matthew Broderick?
You know, Robert Downey Jr. would be a great Inspector Gadget, obviously.
There you
But he already played Sherlock Holmes, so it's like, how many detectives can he play?
How many?
Actually, Benedict Cumberbatch, he'd be a great Inspector Gadget. He plays Sherlock too, but, you know, fuck it. Oh, John Mulaney. John Mulaney is Inspector Gadget. There we go. That's it.
All right.
He looks like him. That would be good. Andy Samberg. There we go. Ooh. Andy Samberg, Inspector Gadget.
Ooh. That's
Yes.
good.
That would be good.
That's good.
That would suck if like dad died, and then all of a sudden he comes back and he's like, yeah, but I can reach the top shelf now. If only you could reach out to mom because she hates you. And, like, I just heard my leg just pop and like dislodge. So I popped it back in, tied a handkerchief around it, and kept climbing. But I wanted a scooter so bad. My parents were like, well, we're not gonna buy you a scooter. And one day they were like, I was in my room, and they're like, hey Carl, come in the garage. We got something for you. I'm like, fuck, we got me a scooter. And they didn't buy me a scooter. They built me one out of 2x4s. Like, that's half a fucking door frame. And like shopping cart wheels on it. So it's just like, Jesus, take the wheel. It's just like, and I never had sex with anybody.
Surrogacy Awards?
Yeah.
Surrogacy Awards? Is that a thing?
Maybe.
They should make it one. But they need more categories. So what other surrogates could you have?
But you can have like, say God forbid, your wife died. I need a surrogate wife. You're basically just hiring a hooker now. Hey, you're super fucking fit. You see that fat fucking kid over there? Take all of his snack packs away. It's gonna be hilarious. He's gonna try to run away, but guess what? He can't run. This kid, like that kid was definitely, that kid says the N-word now. I guarantee it. Come to River North Public House.
River North Public House.
Oh yeah, you sit nice and clear.
Yes.
You're not tainted like me.
No tainted. Started with just I would just record with my phone, and then I had this camera, and then I would go through the whole podcast afterward and cut all the parts where like I wasn't talking. I'd cut it, and then I'd put the guest, and then when they didn't talk, I would put me. Dude, like 2.5 hour long podcasts.
Yeah, that's dedication.
Dude, to get it started, yeah, I was like, holy crap. And so we had to come up with something different. So we got this going. I think your phone's acting with the mic already.
Switch it off.
Normally the floor will take care of it if you just set it on the floor. That's why we have good cases. And then this is probably like maybe just like a fist away from your microphone.
Okay.
Like that. You can move it up, down, however you want.
Yeah, all right. Cool.
You know, totally adjustable. So yeah, then we went to this setup with the OBS, and now we just record directly into this guy.
Nice.
So now I gotta remember. So let's switch over to me. See, now I'm talking. Now I'm just recording you.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you have to manually switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I normally have like Rich.
Someone.
Yeah, he's
doing
back there. He's switching the video, and
Yeah.
so I'll probably leave it on room cam a lot, but that's all right.
No, yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
We can get going now, I guess.
All right, yeah.
Yes, for sure. Like I had some game plan anyways.
Yeah. I never have a plan. Everything I do.
No. So you host comedy nights.
Yeah. Yep. I run a open mic in Grand Rapids. Comedy night at River North Public House.
River North Public.
Yeah. It's a long name that nobody ever gets right. So I just say River North. Comedy at River North. And everyone's like, all right. But then they'll say North River.
So
North House River. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I say it I say it so much.
What is it again?
River North Public House. Yeah. I feel like I'm like combining the North. Like I'm like River North. Like it's just like, it just kind of like sucks under my tongue. And I'm like, just like,
Yeah. Hmm?
soon someday I'll just be like, people be like, oh yeah, I've been there.
Right. Yeah. So like, was this something that they had like comedy there before, and then you kind of took something over? Did you like start it or?
No, I started it. I was doing improv at a theater in town, and this dude I was doing improv with me was like, hey, I know a manager of a bar. They want to do a comedy night, and you're doing comedian, I know, so I showed your name. So, and then I just went there and I just kept pestering them until they actually like followed through with their plan.
Right.
And yeah, we just kicked it right off.
So what year was this?
That was 2019, late 2019.
Late 2019.
Yeah.
It seems like what I've been noticing, because doing this podcast, started out with like a lot of musicians coming on. That's my background is playing music. So, I got a lot of musician friends, bring them on, but I'm trying to expand. And so, I'm like looking through like, I really love comedy, and I'm a big fan of like the Joe Rogan podcast. And so I listen, all these comedians coming on there. I'm like, I'd like to meet some of the comedians around here, Yeah. Seems like a lot of like there's like a boom like kind of around then. Like of, like people performing stand up.
No, it definitely seems like it's taken off a lot. I mean, because I started in 2018.
Okay.
And I think 2018. But it seemed like when I started, this whole other class of people just started joining in too. Like we're this whole group, and we've stuck with it. Like everyone I kind of started with is still going. And like the people that were before me are still going too. So it's like just huge numbers of comics. It's hard when you're trying to book a show, because like I only have 5 spots a week in my show, and there's like many comics.
I would argue that makes it a lot easier to book, because now you can have wide varieties of acts coming in. It's not like, okay, same guy, same set, same day.
That it should be like that, but honestly, like, so like one thing I'm really with my show is I try to have a super diverse show all the time. Like, and it seems like 80-90% of comedy, the comedy scene is just straight white dudes. And like, I'm not going to have 5 straight white guys on every show. So, I mean, I kind of try to I try to get more than that for a show, and I have to tell a lot of my friends who I really love performing with, I'm like, dude, there's 4 of you on the show already, plus me hosting. Yeah, come on. And I mean, it's not like it's just, I think it's just the right thing to do to make the show more interesting and have different viewpoints. Because, I mean,
and different like styles of comedy, is gonna come from that too. So it just shakes up the whole night. Yeah, I get it. Totally. I get it, but it's got to keep it diverse anyways nowadays, right?
Yep. But so yeah, it is. It's easy because like as soon as I post that I am booking the show, my inbox is just stacked, like just everybody.
Nice flex.
Yeah, I'm just super fucking popular. Everyone just wants me, and like, just,
Yeah. It's hard.
It's like my Instagram DMs back when I did porn. It's just constantly full. Tons of dick pics and people being like, "Can I be on your show?
Can I be in your show?"
Yeah. But no, I mean it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, it's really popular, but then it's like I gotta tell people no a lot, and that's
right.
It's not the greatest, but I'm trying to find like ways around it, like having more comics or having other people host just to fill it in. So.
Right.
It'll work someday.
Yeah, someday. But yeah, it's again though, just having it's again like when like the metal scene too. Like when I was in, there's like crap tons of bands. You can have like a different show every night, so it just makes it easier just to be able to book and like because I was looking at I'm following you now, so I like see the shows. I'm like, oh, that's like there's not one repeat on this next show. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
That means you can go every, Wednesday and be like, all right, it's a new set. Or then you'll catch your favorite one again. You're wanting them to come back and, it builds that desire, that need, oh, I really want this comedian to come back. He hasn't been here in 2 months or whatever. It's like then he comes back and then people come out and it's like, yeah.
No, yeah. And it's also, I mean, one of the things, because I know all the comics very well. For the most part, I know them all very well. And so I know their style, so I can like kind of book comics that complement each other. So I'm like, oh, these guys perform great together. So they're on this show. But then it's like, oh, these are really contrasting styles. That'll be really good, too, for a show. Especially, like, if I know some comics go super dark with their material, that's going to make the crowd uneasy. I'm like, all right, this guy is
opening.
Like, so it's like, yeah, this guy's going to go first. Everyone's going to hate it, get drunk, and then just lose the crowd.
Yeah.
But no, I'll try to get somebody that's like kind of silly and like have them kind of so it balances out and like doesn't make the audience just leave mentally exhausted.
Right. Yeah, kind of, maybe a little drier or something. Kind of comedy to get everybody at least warmed up. You gotta have somebody to warm up the crowd. I mean, that's partly your job.
No,
too,
that is my job. Yeah.
But I look at it still as anything. You're the opener. Opening act. You go out there. You warm up the crowd. You start. That is your job. Obviously, get the crowd into it. Welcome the first guy. Yeah.
No, yeah, I have to like lay out the rules.
Sometimes it's gotta be hard though to be the host.
It sucks. Yo, it's the worst. Every time I'm about to start hosting the show, I go up and I'm like, I feel like such a hack.
Yeah.
Because for one, I'm
welcome to the show, Comedy Night.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. I have like a fucking dildo strapped to my head, like, look at me, guys. Everyone's just, it's fucking, and I feel like it's shitty for me too, because part of open mics is you want to work new material. You're trying to polish this material. But as the host, like, I can't be working new shit and like not letting the show start off with laughs. So I have to do old stuff that I know works.
Right.
But the audience is a lot of my comic friends who've seen me do this old stuff over and over again. So it's like, I feel like I'm like, guys, trust me, I want to do new stuff, but I can't.
Yeah.
And I try new stuff, and half the time it works. Half the time I just want to go
but
drink.
if it works, it works. I mean, you can think of even like Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah. How many times did he repeat like the same jokes? And he has the same. And he has the same thing every time he comes out, but everybody loves it.
Well, but also,
loved it,
there wasn't Instagram and YouTube back then where people could like go and like they saw him on Carson and they're like, oh man, Rodney, and then they go to the show and it's like, hell yeah, they're seeing it again,
right?
Like they didn't have like the constant like just availability of his material.
Yeah.
So I think that's like a little bit. There's a little contrast there, but yeah, I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
It
works. But yeah, you're gonna, no matter what, you're gonna feel like a hack.
Yeah.
Because
plus, I just am a hack.
It's always good to shit on yourself to get some laughs though too.
Right? Oh no, that's definitely. I'm self-deprecating as fuck.
That's your thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's everybody's thing to a point though. I mean. Come on. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I like to be like self-deprecating but cocky about it.
Right.
Like, yeah, I suck, but I'm still way better than you. Like, I'm pretty shitty, but dude.
But bro,
yeah, you really got to make some changes.
Changes.
Yeah, it was just fucking Bowie everywhere.
Yeah. Oh man. So now that when the pandemic hit, so like immediately comedy's like done, as far as shows. Wow. As far as shows and stuff.
It's
So
like a dojo in the background.
it was,
Yeah.
dude. I used to
A
have a
couple
little
ninjas
sound like
fighting.
that too. God dang it. Too bad Rich ain't here. Rich. We miss you.
I don't know you, but I miss you too.
Yeah. So like the first show back was just a couple weeks ago, right? Or did you
No.
or was there a stint where like you could play it could come out?
Yeah,
and
we
then-
we got back into it probably June,
okay.
July.
All right.
The bar that River North Public House, like the owner contacted me and like, let's do a COVID show. Like and I thought they might just like a showcase. Like we'll just do comedy to prove it's still there. And she was like, no, let's get the open mic back going. So we did it like out on their patio, and it was like from day one, it was just great. Like people just needed entertainment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's right, because you could do it outside. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, yeah.
And we had it. Yeah. Do your fucking research.
Oh my
dude.
god, dude.
Yeah, because as you were talking, I was like, oh, wait a minute. They were doing it at Parrots, too, outside on the patio.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
But
But
no-
still, it's got to suck, though, when you get shut down and then you can do it again. And then it's like, now it's just like too damn cold, too. And then you just can't. And
Well,
it's
but
like-
so we were able to move it back indoors after a while.
Yeah.
So we did, once it got colder, we moved it back indoor. And then once this second lockdown hit, that's when it kind of really put a hamper on things. And we just had to wait. And then we started back up in February and
right.
got it going. But I mean, I was running shows in my garage the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
The
fucking
speakeasies.
underground, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had drag queens at my show, and like it was just drag queens and comedy. It was awesome.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
cool. So you have like a big old heater out there, or do you have like a heated garage?
This last one we had a heater for because we just did one last.
Well, wait a
Saturday.
minute. Didn't you say you live in like some small apartment? So what?
No,
what-
I have a house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not one of those like fucking poor pieces of shit. I mean, I have a really shitty house, but I'm not that fucking shitty.
So you,
I have an apartment attitude.
right? Yeah, apartment lifestyle.
Yeah,
My lifestyle speaks apartment, but I don't have one.
yeah.
Dude.
No, I have like a two-stall garage to the side of my house, and we were able to do it without heaters for the most part all year. But then the last show in October, it got pretty cold.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit of heater, but it wasn't good enough. Everybody just kind of froze, and like we got blankets and had a
Right.
fire going outside.
Oh, that
But I mean,
works.
the drag queen Ginger Ambrosia was running around in just tights. So I was like, if they're doing it, you guys have no fucking room to complain.
You see these fucking people around here? No,
Yeah.
don't talk, buddy.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we did it. We had those shows going, but then I did one last week, and it was a little warmer, but I still pumped heat in the garage, and
Yeah.
it stayed warm for the most part. Near the end, it got a little chilly, but
A little bit
it was
nipply.
it was fine, and I liked it because that way when the show was over, everyone just left.
So is there a lot of people doing that? The shows like in the garages and stuff, or no?
I think I'm the only one. I know there's guys down in Lansing.
Okay.
They have the salsa parlor, is what they call the show, and it's usually in their house. But I don't think they've done one since October or so.
We gotta have like all the
and
equipment. stuff.
and they have it
to
all.
do
I mean,
it.
those guys have been doing house shows
and-
long before me.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, in order to, put on a show like you're doing, you still got to have the equipment. That's why I was wondering, is there a lot of people doing it or no? Or is it like, there's just like nowhere to go?
All right, let's go to Carl's.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm like just fucking rocking it.
Just rocking it. I'm
Yeah.
so fucking popular.
I did a house show
Getting all
actually.
my
not-
DMs.
Yep. So I'm like the biggest motherfucker in town.
Yeah.
No. There was I actually did a house show last year around this time, right around here in some house. It was some band.
Oh, right
that-
around over here?
Yeah, it was in a house. Hunter planned it,
Oh.
and we got there and they did not promote it at all.
Oh.
It was literally like we were in the living room of some band's house, and they were like, "Where are the people?" We're like, "We don't fucking know. We just showed up." And then Like, so
They were
being,
just expecting you guys.
yeah.
To bring.
So
a bunch
I don't know
of
what
people.
happened, but it was
Dude,
just all
hate
comics,
that.
and we were just like, it was like all my friends. We were just like, let's go to a house in Holland, sit in the living room, and tell jokes to each other, and then leave. And that's what we did.
It's exactly
I was like,
what you did.
Comedy is so stupid. We couldn't even record it to like try to like. It was like, because like if you're like maybe if you're like a musician, you're like you show up and you're like, all right, we're gonna jam, and
Right.
like it's like, but like with comedy, it's like you need somebody that hasn't heard your material, or like you need that genuine new feel, because like
Right.
your friends have heard your jokes hundreds of times by now, and it's
yeah.
just like,
Especially all of like your your comedy friends, your fellow comedians and stuff. Like they hear it all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, like it's not gonna have that same effect.
so like
Even as music, I think it's a little different. Like you can, I mean, well, I guess I don't know. I guess if it was my best friend's band and he's like, just show me this song a million times, I'd be like, yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear it again. It's not that same effect, you know.
no, I can definitely see that. I feel like because like
You need a crowd.
yeah. So like I remember I tried to I went on my phone, I just looked up like an improv topic generator, and I was just hitting this button and it would give me a new topic, and I would just try to
Okay.
riff on that.
Right.
But it just kept going to me getting in a fight with my sister using hockey sticks as weapons. Like it was just so stupid, and I just kept getting darker and darker with it, which isn't my style. So it was just such a waste of a night.
Yeah, but yeah,
But you have to do that.
you got to.
'Cause,
you
like-
got to crash and burn.
Definitely. I mean, because I did that show, and then I feel like the next week I did a VFW show.
I probably would have left and been like, that wasn't even a show. That was
Yeah,
like
it wasn't.
We just hung out.
It was just a giant circle jerk. Like, just all it was.
Your jokes are so good.
Yeah. No, like, we were just shitting on each other. I remember my buddy Jack walked up to me. He's like, hey, are you going to, like, try next time? And I was like, fuck you, man. Eat all the dicks, dude.
All of them. Not just a bowl.
Yeah.
Like all
Collect them all.
Dick him on.
Eat a bus of dicks.
a bus. Bus load.
Yeah. Eat a tour bus of dicks, dude.
Tour bus, man. All of them.
Yeah.
They're coming out the top. It's just like these dicks.
Yep.
Just going down the highway. A big old flag on the back of it. It's a
Yeah.
giant dick.
Oh.
The
'Cause that-
dickmobile. Oh, the
Oscar
wiener,
Mayer dickmobile.
yes. Yes, full of dicks.
Yep.
That's what you need.
That'd be a badass tour bus.
Yeah.
Like,
Or like
fuck
a
a RV.
giant hot dog, that one up in the, you ever been to Mackinac City?
Oh yeah, Wienerlicious.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. They were
Full
closed
of
last time I
dicks.
went. I gotta go back. I want to go back. I want a T-shirt.
Yeah, everything was closed when we went, because we went right before that snowstorm hit. There was
Oh.
nothing up there open.
Yeah,
There was the two bars, Keyhole and Dixie's.
Keyhole's the shit.
It was really good.
I really like Keyhole.
yeah.
Dixie, like that place. I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, we went there. Their pulled pork sandwich was freaking off.
I believe
charts,
that.
dude.
No, I'll eat at
Sorry.
Dixie, but
Yeah.
I go to Keyhole to drink.
To drink, yeah.
Yeah.
It's way more my style of a bar to
Yeah,
drink in.
I want to dive
Yes.
with bridge parts everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that little dive bars and stuff.
Oh, dive bars 100% of the time. Like that is my favorite type of establishment.
If I'm going to go and get crazy or something, I'm not going to go to a dive bar, but how often am I going to go get crazy? Not very often.
Well, yeah, especially right now.
Yeah. I could just see in that little keyhole, too. You set it up in that back, a little light down.
Mm-hmm.
Comedy.
That would be dope. That'd be really cool. I'd love to be able to figure out a way to do comedy in the.
All you
On the island or
all
something.
you need is one little tiny PA,
Yeah.
one little light, and two speakers for a place like that.
Yep.
Anywhere. You could just mobile comedy.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be super. I mean, that's what I do at the River North. I have like just my PA, my truck, and I drive up, haul it all in, set it up.
Oh, so
and
they
then-
don't even have any of the
No,
equipment there.
I do it all.
So you just, when you come on Wednesdays, you just bring all your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm able to do it in my garage.
That's awesome.
I mean, I like my garage. I literally built a comedy club in my garage. Like I have like a red carpet red like drapes
I got the red
Yeah,
carpet,
red carpet,
man.
dude.
Got the red carpet.
for all the big shot Grand Rapids comedians.
Yeah, when they roll in.
Yeah, there's vomit stains on it already.
What are a famous comedian from Grand Rapids? Is there any?
Not like I don't know if from Grand Rapids, like not like huge like Netflix comedians.
Right.
But I mean, there are some from Michigan that have like definitely crushed.
Oh yeah, Michigan for sure.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if there's any like local to like coming out of Grand Rapids.
I mean, there's really great comics in Grand Rapids that could easily be big and famous. It just hasn't clicked for them yet.
Right.
But
that's the hardest part.
Yeah. Like my buddy tonight is recording his album.
Okay.
Yeah, that dude's so.
Where's that?
He's doing it at the Listening Room.
At the Listening Room in Grand
Yeah.
Rapids. So there's a comedy event going on.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's recording his album. His name's Mike Logan. The dude is
Logan.
one of the funniest dudes.
All right.
He's like kind of, he used to run two open mics in Grand Rapids, but he just kind of gave up on running them because it's just kind of a waste of his time now.
Okay.
But like he's given me so many opportunities and stuff. Yeah. He's taught a lot of people how to do shit. So like he taught me a lot.
Are those open mics still going on, just ran by different people now? Or
His no. Right now I have the only open mic in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, the only one.
Yeah.
And then there's one here in Holland.
I don't even think that's going on right now.
Not right now, but that there was, I think.
Yeah.
There was. And then that's pretty much it in this area, right?
Yeah. I mean, there are like some other shows starting back up in Grand Rapids.
Right.
Like I know one of Mike's is potentially starting back up.
Yeah.
I don't know all the details yet.
But you got the only open mic.
Yeah.
Right.
And there is like another thing called
oh.
Comedy Outlet Mondays, which is this place called the Comedy Project. They're like an improv theater, but they're embracing stand-up finally, which is awesome.
All right.
So I'm doing a show there on March 8th where it's going to be stand-up, but it's basically, there's going to be a topic, it's going to be up on a slideshow, and then that's your set list. You have to just go off of that, so it's all off the top of your head.
But you won't know this.
Yeah, you're not going to know what you're doing until you're doing it.
Up on stage.
Yeah, which I love. That's like my bread and butter.
So it's still improv.
Yeah, but it's not like
But it's not
acting out.
acting out. It's you just riff on it.
Exactly.
Which is still cool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a blast because I've done it there before and it was so fun. And then we're gonna do it again and hopefully it can grow bigger.
I would probably shit going up there trying to riff on something like that.
Oh, it's hard.
Like you can like sit down, write jokes. I'm not trying to say like anybody can, but you sit down, you write your jokes, you remember your set, you go out there, you nail it, right? You're like, okay,
yeah, for the
made
most
through
part.
my set. And then, for the most part, of course, you're gonna have
That's like the very simplified way to look.
You have to be able to riff in order to be a successful comedian. I think.
Exactly.
You have to be able to, like, if a crowd starts, heckling, the ones that are the funniest are the ones that can bam right back at them.
Exactly.
Like, if you can't do that, I don't know how far you're gonna get.
No,
you know what I mean?
The super well rehearsed dudes, like if they're really well rehearsed and have their shit dialed, they're not gonna have time for hecklers. So like, there is that area where like the guys don't need to.
They're such in a zone that they can just zoom right through it.
Yeah, but then like with me, I mean, that's my style is like I have like a loose outline, and I'm gonna kind of try to navigate that, but I'm gonna try to tweak everything as I go.
As you go, like based on the crowd, like based on what somebody may even look like, you know, like some weird hairdo or something. You're like, you're gonna have to crack a joke on it, right?
Exactly. Like one of my favorite comedians, his dude's name's Big J Okerson. He is like he has 2 albums that are strictly crowd work, and it is phenomenal. I'm like in awe of that ability to just sit down and like he's able to like fuck with people, but in a way that it's like he's like, yeah, we're both pieces of shit. We get along with that, and it's like, I mean, it's just I strive to be like that someday.
Yeah. No, it's.
Because I did a set at Dr. Grin's right before. Dr. Grin's is the comedy club in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
And they have a competition called Funniest Person in Grand Rapids, where like a bunch of local open micers, like non-professional, just go in, and then it's like crowd vote to who was the best, and then they move on like kind of like a bracket style.
Okay.
And I was in it in 2000, the 2020.
220.
Yeah.
2020. 120, 2020.
Yeah, it was awesome. But no, I went in there and I had like a whole, like, I was just like not feeling it. I was just like, fuck this. And I had like a loose outline of what I want to do. I was like, I have 8 jokes I'm going to do. Like, the 8 jokes, that'll take me 8 minutes.
Right.
And then I went up and like something clicked. As soon as I got on stage, I was just like in the zone. I ended up only doing 3 of the jokes because I ended up just riffing so hard in the middle and like adding punchlines, and like I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And then I didn't think I was even going to get close to winning, but I ended up just tying for came down to a tie-breaking applause for second place. And I got beat by this girl named Kate, who's like my rival. I hate Kate Carmody so much. She's one of my best friends, but I hate her so much.
It still sucks, though.
Oh yeah,
it still sucks.
She killed it, and then she had the crowd just went over the top for her, and then they went over the top for me, and it was just they had to redo it a couple times just to figure out who was the best. Just to figure it out,
yeah.
Yeah. But no, she's luckily. I mean,
I would have probably rather been just clear cut she won.
Yeah.
Instead of have to get to that, you're oh man.
But it made me feel great.
It would.
Even her friends afterward, because we all went to the bar afterward, because I was I can't sleep after that. I was just so amped up.
Right.
So we all went to this dive bar, and she was there with all of her friends drinking, and they're like, man, we thought you were way better than her, but we just couldn't not vote for her. And I was like, no, Kate did great. I mean, I love
Don't
Kate.
take it away.
Yeah.
Don't take that away.
I was like, fuck you, she did good. And it was whatever. I had a blast. So I was like, whatever. It's all good.
So what time do comedy shows typically start and end? That you put on, I guess.
So my open mic, the show starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock sharp. And it usually ends about 9:15ish. So about an hour 20. Depending on how many comics and how the crowd is.
So how long are their sets?
Right now, we do 5 comics, and they're 10-minute sets. So, and then add in the time between comics plus me opening, it kind of goes to about an hour 15 or so.
And do you go in between each act? Do you go back up and then introduce the next one? And
I go and introduce the next comic, and luckily, a lot of the comics lately have just been killing it. So when I go up, if the comic bombs, I have to go up and try to win the crowd back and do some jokes.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things you don't want to have happen. If you go and perform, you're I did really well, but then the host goes up and does material, you're fuck.
Yeah, right.
Damn it, fucking shit. You gotta just swallow your pride.
Or you just turn into that host that's just nice job.
No, I shit on
as they get down thanks. Now I gotta go
I do that
bring
all the
it
time.
back.
Especially the comics that I'm really good friends with. We are if you saw me interacting with my good friend comics, you're these guys fucking hate each other.
Oh yeah.
Because my friend Abby, she her and I, we wrote a script for a show that she wants to get made. So we wrote that, but then I changed my Wi-Fi password to be Abby isn't funny, just so whenever she come over, she had to type that in. But whenever I introduce her at the show, I'm just roasting her, and she'll get done. I'm well, that was sorry, guys.
Right.
But I mean, she's funny as fuck, so it's everyone knows I'm just busting balls.
Yeah. I mean, most friend groups I think do that. And even if you're not comedians, you're constantly giving each other shit. I know we were all the time. It's just what you do, especially comedians. Come on, what are you gonna do? Make fun of or make saying you have nice hair funny? I guess.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Be more creative with your insults.
Yeah. Jeez.
I remember one time, this one comedian. He's really funny. He's starting a show now soon, I think. But he won a. No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah. He won a roast. Oh, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. He won a roast battle, and he came into my show, and he had a not great set, and he was even shitting on himself. And then afterward, I was like, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He won a roast battle. So if you won a roast battle, you can too. Yeah, that was really fun.
So how's that so describe it the best that you can, just bombing, just totally bombing.
Bombing is basically the worst feeling you could ever have as a comedian. It's when you go up and you have a joke where you're this joke kills, this joke works. Or you work really hard to make the joke. You sat down and you wrote out everything, and then you do it just how you thought, and the crowd stares at you blankly. And you're fuck. And it could be 0 degrees in there, temperature-wise, and you just start sweating. It could be freezing. You just get the hot sweats, and your back hurts. And it's just you want to die, but you have 8 more minutes to do. Yeah. And you're okay, now I got to win them back. So you try to do another joke, and then it's on and they just hate you. And then, like, worst case scenario, somebody in the audience will, like, heckle, and then they'll get a laugh. And then you're like, fuck. And you just have to keep digging out. And it is, like...
It's the longest, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You know?
And then you'll, like, go to the host and be like, how much time do I have left? And then, like, if it's me, I'll be like, 7 more minutes.
And they'll say that like live, too. Like,
yeah.
How much time do I got left?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it so many times. Like, I've just bombed and just hated it. And then, like, I'll get the light in the background, meaning I have 1 minute left, and I'll just say, thank you. And then, like, I'll just try to wrap up with, like, one more joke. But it's just, it is, sometimes it's almost like a quicksand. Like, once you're bombing.
You ever gotten the red light early? Like, just get the hell off the stage?
No. I don't think so.
Sometimes you might be wishing for something like that, though.
No,
if I was
I've hoped
right in the
for
middle
it.
of all that. Like, just take me off.
Yeah.
Just help me.
Yeah, no, I've never done that. And luckily, I've never actually, I don't think I've ever ended my set before the light either, which that can be super frustrating as a host.
Ooh.
Because, like, you have this timed out, and then it's like, the host, like, I mean, I could be going to the bathroom or something also, and, like, there's nobody on stage. It's like, fuck. So.
Yeah, no shit. That, yeah. I mean, yeah, you walk off stage and then nobody's there to go back up on the stage. That's
right.
different than when you're in a band, like you end your set early. Well, it's not really any big deal. I guess,
they have to you can just start setting up next.
Sound guy's still right there because he's been keeping sound the whole time, if he's a good one.
Yeah.
If he's not walking out, here's one song. Okay, I'm going to go have a cigarette for the rest of your set.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Then something goes wrong.
Yep, that's the worst. What's the best though is when you there's a show that hopefully will come back called Sunday Night Funnies, and
I just seen that on Facebook the other day. I think I liked the page to follow.
Yeah,
and stuff too.
That's a really great show because he books that as like a showcase. Like you don't just like get to go and do it every month. Like he likes to space you out, so it's like every couple months, but you're guaranteed roughly 5 to 7 minutes. But sometimes, if you're doing really great, he just won't let you. He'll just have you keep going. So, like, I've had times where I've done, like, 15 minutes there where, like, I never got the light, and I was, like, 15 minutes in. I was like, all right, I'm out of material, guys, so thank you.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to wrap this up right now.
Yeah, it's a great feeling when, like, that happens. It's like,
yeah.
Fuck, I'm doing really good. This is awesome.
Or then it's the opposite where you're bombing, and he's just like, I'm going to let this guy sweat.
Oh, he will not let you do that.
No, yeah, I know.
That show is way too...
No, yeah, not there. Not there. I was just saying the opposite of that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it is a good feeling. You get extra time.
Yeah, it's almost like getting an encore.
Encore. I was just going to say, it's just like getting an encore where they're like, you look at the sound guy, because that's happened to me like one or two times, and you looked over, he's just like, play another one.
Oh, awesome.
And you're like, yeah, yes. Such a good feeling. Makes you feel good.
Yeah. No, it's really good. And like I've had like those small moments, like besides like the getting longer time where it's like my parents came to watch me perform. And like they were just at a table in the back of the room, and like at that show, it's like just these like kind of longer like picnic tables basically, and like not picnic tables, but these long folding tables, and like multiple like parties will sit there or whatever.
Right.
So my parents were sitting there, and like they were like they came separate from me, and then there was this like group with them. And they're like, oh, there's that Carl guy, I really like him. And like they didn't know that was my parents, so it was just like this cool moment where my dad got to like sit there and hear like people saying like. I was their favorite comic.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, fuck yeah.
Right.
Flex moment right there.
Yeah. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah.
Or like hearing like somebody repeat one of your jokes back, and you're like, hell yeah. As long as I'm not doing it on stage, then we're gonna get in a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, right. No shit.
But
you guys, you probably haven't ran into that very much around here.
No, especially
material.
Yeah, and my material is so like specific to myself. Like, it'd be really hard to just copy my material. Or some of my one-liners, you probably could, but...
Right. So, but, yeah, I mean, I give you guys, a lot of credit for, going up there and... Because it's just you and a microphone. It's a lot different than when I would go on stage and I had, at least at the minimum it was 2, but, or well, actually 1 at one time. But you got, a band there with you. Shit goes wrong. You got other people around you. It's just you and a microphone.
Yep.
And you got to make them laugh, or else you're going to go through those hell sets of like, holy shit, it feels like it's been an hour and it's been 6 minutes. I still got 4 left.
Yeah, and hopefully you didn't drive an hour to do that.
Right.
Because then you have an hour-long drive home where like every overpass, you're like, maybe I could just go off of it. I can just hit a tree.
It would be fine.
Driving an hour home with the headlights off because your set was so bad.
Yeah, just hoping.
Yeah. Luckily, I've never been out of town and like bombed that bad where I was like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
Every time I've been out of town to do a set, at least I've been like, all right, that was good. That was worth the drive.
Right. Oh, yeah. It's always, because, don't get paid shit.
Yeah,
to
no.
do it, It's,
You might get a free drink.
yeah.
Maybe.
Free drink tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of them don't.
Really.
Like my show, you get 1 free draft beer or a well liquor.
Now, wasn't Mulligan's doing some sort of comedy?
Yeah, they had Make It Spicy.
Yeah.
That was one of the best shows. I mean, I like my show. But Make It Spicy was so fucking fun.
Yeah.
I love doing it. And it should be coming back soon, actually.
Right.
One of the hosts just posted like some teaser just saying he put like a chili pepper up on his Facebook, and I was like, oh fuck.
Right.
Because the dude he doesn't like Red Hot Chili Peppers, so I was like, all right, this has to be something
Make it
else.
spicy.
Yeah. I was like, oh, please come back because I love that show so
Yeah.
much.
See, I've played on that stage many times, and you get the free pitcher of beer or something is what we would get.
Okay. Yeah, they give a pitcher of beer to the host, but I think comics get a little bit. But I mean, I always just buy a pint of PBR and call it good.
That's weird. Yeah, no, we would get. It wasn't. It was at least 1 pitcher of PBR.
Okay.
It's always PBR too.
Well, they're the PBR
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah, but everywhere, it's dollar. Like at the bar we used to go to, me and my wife all the time, it was like dollar PBRs.
Yeah.
So we would drink Bud Light or something first, get a couple down, and then go right to the PBRs.
PBR is my jam.
Yeah.
I don't know, did you see my PBR challenge that
Yes. Yeah.
That was so fucking
I was
stupid.
wondering, man. Yeah. It was, but that's what I find funny. I find that shit funny. Like 4 clubs, it's ace of diamonds.
It was my girlfriend was getting worried. She's like, I feel like you're developing a drinking problem and a gambling problem at the same time. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
But I gotta finish this. Like I can't not. And
Like a true alcoholic gambler.
exactly. And it finally paid off.
It did.
I can't believe.
Which was the one that you got?
Ace of Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
On
Say
Valentine's
Ace of
Day.
Diamonds.
I was
Ooh.
like, it's Valentine's Day. It's got to be hearts. It has to be a hearts. So I sat there I was sitting there with my hand on it. I was like, all right, it's gonna be a heart. I was singing Jack of Hearts, but I was like, nope, Ace of Hearts. And then I freaked out, scared her dog, scared my girlfriend's dog and everything. Like I wish I would have been more prepared for when I actually got it right.
Right.
Because I thought it'd be a little longer. Like I didn't think it would be this soon. In hindsight, I should have just chugged the beer right there. That would have been the best celebration possible. If I would have just maybe shook it up and put my thumb over it and but
stone cold it.
yeah, that would have been and then just smash the bottle on the table and go fight somebody. Just run up to a guy in the street, be like, "Let's go!" And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I just guessed the right beer cap." And he's like,
you
this
fucker.
Is so weird.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, and he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Look in your pocket." And then he pulls out an Ace of Hearts card. I'm like, "I'm fucking David Blaine, bitch!" And I just start gunning him. My magic trick turned to a homicide. What's up?
Yeah, what's up,
What's more
motherfucker?
metal than that?
Yeah. Death starts playing. Oh man.
Yeah.
No shit.
It would have been cool if it was if I got it on an Ace of Spades and I could just get played.
Ace of Spades.
Yes. Fucking Lemmy was with me, man.
He's with me there, man.
I remember when they came to town. This is, a long time ago now. I used to hang out at Guitar Center a lot. because I used to like play guitar and all that shit back in the day. And a buddy of mine worked there, and they came to the Orbit room, and they went to Guitar Center because they had to get some cables or some shit. And my buddy was a huge...
Of course.
Yeah.
Cables. Day of the show.
Cables fucking sucked. But like he said, like somebody, like I think Lemmy came to Guitar Center, and this guy was such a huge like Motorhead fan. He always had a Ace of Spades card in his pocket.
Really?
And he was like, "This is that moment," and he gave it to Lenny. And Lenny he autographed it for him. Really? I was like, "That's so fucking badass." Like
that is.
That's like, what are the odds of that? You carrying the card, you're on shift that day, and then he shows up.
No shit. You're just like.
Yeah, here you go.
So then he signs it.
Yep.
Shit. Dude.
That's really...
Still in contact with that dude?
No.
Man,
I haven't...
You should Facebook him.
Yeah.
Dude, you still got that card?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to now. It's been a long time. I mean, that was
fucking
years
weird.
ago.
Isn't that fucking weird when you think about fucking these people that you used to like hang out with all the time that are just like gone. You don't even know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's really easy for me though because I was a loner. So there's like 4 people. 2 are dead. So like,
Well,
I don't know where 2 of them are.
Yeah.
oh boy,
One of them's not dead.
one of them's not dead. How do I know?
He's chained in my basement. But if you ask his
Shut
parents, he's dead.
Shut up down there. Oh man. Wasn't there something like that around here? No, never mind. Not chained. I'm thinking of the dude that dismembered.
Yeah, that was right by Mulligan's.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
There's
and when
some-
the parents lived in Holland, right?
I think so.
'Cause this is the same one, right?
There's a couple. There were a couple.
Did the
Because
guy?
one was a girl.
Damn,
I
if we
think
had
one was
Rich
a
here,
girl
we'd be
that got
looking
like
this up.
taken to like some house and like dismembered. But I
Yeah.
think there was another like a homosexual guy like got this same thing from around here. But it's like those are all like 2-3 years ago at this point now. I'm not sure which one, and I'm not even gonna try to separate the two.
Yeah, well, yeah, the one I'm thinking of though was I think the dismembered one though. Dude
Yeah.
chopped them all up and like put it downstairs.
Yeah,
And like the mom and the dad, like I don't know.
I think he
they
lived with
knew.
his parents or something.
Yeah,
Or he lived with his mom, and the mom knew about it.
Yeah, there was like some cover up going on.
Jesus Christ,
Dude, how
how do you not just shoot that person as soon as you like?
shoot him right in the head, dude?
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, dude, if my kid like came up to me, you don't have any kids?
no.
If my kid came up to me like later on in life was like or like something like that, like what the I'm not gonna cover it up.
Yeah, no. That's like I
I don't know if I'm gonna shoot him in the head, but
I'm telling
you might
him.
want to.
I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, I'm telling.
Yeah,
I'm telling.
I'm gonna tattletale like a motherfucker.
Tattling right now.
That's like
That's
I like.
crazy, man. I can't imagine that feeling. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah,
Or just like the dude recently from Allegan, that dude that said that he killed his daughter in like the 1980s and buried her in the backyard
what the fuck?
and told his wife, you know, that she was like missing or something. And then that's the way it went until just now. Like they moved and like he went and dug up the body and like took it with him and like reburied it. And then one day they were talking about it, and he's like, "Oh, it's been right under your nose this whole time."
Jesus,
And
that's
she's
like a whole
"What the
different
hell,
level of evil,
dude?" And this guy was previously charged too with like, I don't know if one of them was rape, but like it's a bunch of like sexual shit that he was like charged for in the past. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man?
That's so fucked up.
And it wasn't their biological daughter. Not like it makes any difference, but it was. I think there was adopted daughter that they had, just to clarify. But yeah, isn't that shit crazy?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is going on around here? It's pandemic. No, you
yeah,
can't blame it
it's
because that
definitely
happened
COVID.
way back in the 80s. That motherfucker was crazy since then. He's just been walking around fucking crazy shopping at Meijer. You're probably right next to him
And is
buying
that
an apple.
yeah.
He's fucking right there getting it.
Helping him with the self checkout.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah. If only you had a daughter to help.
Yeah, right.
Have a good day.
Jesus.
Oh, where's your daughter today? Oh, she's a little under the weather.
Yeah. Is that what you call your garage?
It's just, buried.
Yeah, she's buried in homework.
I was gonna say debt, but it didn't work because he's young. Yeah. That's better.
Oh, fuck. Like I'm all for the justice system. Like if you can get it right, but like people like that, it's like just don't even shoot them because that's too good.
Yeah.
Like just throw a brick on their ankles and just let them drown. Just like give them I want it to be deep enough to where they can reach out of water, but not their head.
Yeah.
I want to just have a little bit of hope.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I want it to be violent.
Very.
I want them to be like on a David Blaine trick gone wrong.
Give him COVID.
Yeah.
They say that's really bad.
I don't know.
So, I mean, just give him that.
Yeah.
Give him that mixed with some sort of just really, what is it? The Chinese water torture?
Oh, the drip?
The drip?
Yeah.
Can you do that till you die?
I don't think you'll die.
I wonder if you get so porous there, just
I don't know.
Just do it. Just
I think by the time it would take to drill
full speed just through your head.
Just a laser of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. I don't know. It could be a whole book of how can we kill people that kill their kids. It was a
How
really
do we
fucked up
kill
coloring book.
That kill their kids? First, you have to find out which ones do.
Yeah. So the guy in Allegan, obviously, he's in jail now.
Yeah. Well, they had the trial. They were having the trial and shit, and I just stopped following it. I ain't gonna follow this case till the end. Yes, justice was served.
Statute of limitations, we can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty crazy though. Just to think how she feels. Holy shit, I've lived with it. Dude, I made love to this dude.
Yeah.
Fuck this dude.
And it's she had hope that her daughter was still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's
maybe one day she'd come back. Because they never found a body, never nothing. Dude. And now she finally knows.
Yeah.
And it was him. Yo.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time just not killing them immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's
well, no, you'd probably be scared. If he's sitting over there saying shit it's been right under your nose
do you go to bed
this whole time.
that night? What do you do? I'm going to go to the...
No,
I'm going to go out and
dude,
get cigarettes.
I'm not... But wait, you don't smoke.
Yeah, I'll do it.
But wait, you don't smoke.
I'm started now.
Bam! And then I got to chop them up again. Chop them up. You ever watch Dexter?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's one of my all-time favorite.
It's coming back.
Yes, I seen that. Would you think they're gonna pick up with him being a fucking lumberjack? Spoiler shit from a show that long ago. I tell everybody to watch it, so if they're listening, they just.
I kind of really hated the last couple seasons, honestly.
It was just felt like they were just trying to wrap it up. Just wrap it up. We're done. Let's end it.
How come we couldn't have the same?
The whole death of Deb, right?
Yeah, his sister.
Yeah, that was what the fuck?
Oh, because they were married in real life and then got divorced and had to still act like brother and sister.
Dude, my wife thinks that they're gonna bring her back somehow. I'm like, how the hell are they gonna bring her back?
This fucking Aquaman saved her life or something?
Yeah, exactly.
She was in a coma and then he just dropped her in the ocean, right?
Her point is that she was one of the more popular characters too, obviously, besides Dexter. She was a favorite of everybody. So you gotta bring her. You gotta bring her back. Today's, industry. Whatever. We gotta bring her back somehow. So they'll figure out some way to bring her back. Some cheesy ass way of her getting out of whatever. But she was all wrapped up and
she was in the middle of the ocean in a hurricane. There's no fucking way she's coming back.
Did he just dump the body, or was she wrapped up in something?
Yeah, she was. I think she was slightly wrapped up because I think I remember them showing her body kind of drifting down, kind of wrapped in cloth.
In cloth. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to think of how they're going to do it because
they're not going to bring her back.
No,
I don't think there's any way. They're going to just have it be maybe he's just a lumberjack and he kills somebody again. Is it going to be a season, a series again, or is it going to just be a movie? Because
I don't know. I don't
I
know
bet
if
it'll
I'm
be,
down. I don't know if I'm down with a Dexter movie.
here's what I think is gonna happen. It's
Okay.
gonna be a copycat serial killer of himself that figures out he was a guy and he's gonna get hunted and now he has to survive. He's gonna die by his own hand. That's my feeling. Because they have
That
to
would
have
be
an ending.
crazy.
Yeah, that's my prediction. And I'm usually pretty good at predicting shit.
Okay, I was down with it until you said he's gonna be hunting because that would be crazy.
He's gonna get hunted down by
Right.
himself. Like basically like his copycat.
right. I was thinking, he's a copycat, so now he's got to go figure out who it is.
That could be good too. I mean,
And
I
then it
think
gets
he'll have to
him-
come out of retirement somehow.
And then it gets him back into doing it again. It's gonna be a season of him struggling not to do it while searching for this
Yeah.
guy, going in through and finding all of his evidence and shit he leaves behind and shit. Yeah.
I think so. I think
Or
that'd be
being
cool.
hunted.
He gets hunted by Walter White.
What?
They do a Dexter Breaking Bad
No.
crossover. Dude, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
He hunts. Oh yeah, Jesse Pinkman kills Dexter.
Damn. Dude. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited. But yeah, I seen it because I,
mean, I'll
followed
watch
it
it.
on Facebook. And I'm like, what the? It's actually coming back?
I wonder who's directing it. It'd be cool if they got like.
As long as they got, since they do have, original
Yeah.
Dexter. What's his name?
Michael C. Hall.
Yeah. Yep, they got him. So, I mean, as long as they got him, it'll be good.
Yeah.
It's when they do stupid shit when they try to bring or do like, part 2 or even you get part 1 and 2, then you go to 3 and it's like some different actor playing. My biggest reference for that was like the first Inspector Gadget when it came out. I don't know if you remember that
Matthew
movie.
Broderick.
Yep. Then they had a number 2.
They did.
Yes, exactly. You didn't know. Because they didn't have him in it. It was stupid as hell. For some reason, I don't know. We really liked that movie when we were younger. It came out when we were younger. And, like...
There needs to be another Inspector Gadget movie, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. The kids need Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Who would play Inspector Gadget these days?
Inspector Gadget had a fucking huge nose
Yeah.
in the cartoon, which wasn't portrayed with Matthew.
No.
Broderick. But who the hell has a big ass nose right now?
I'm trying to think of a good actor. Like,
Yeah. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. I think Luke Wilson would fit it more.
Dude, no, you take Owen Wilson, you die as it. Yeah, Luke. But Owen's nose is bigger.
Yeah. Well, it's got that flat spot.
Yeah. That's what makes it look big. Maybe it just appears to be big in the light.
Could be.
Maybe it's actually not.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad if you dyed his hair black, like Inspector Gadgets, and put a hat on it.
Yeah.
It
I think he's too old, though, for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Luke the older one, or is Owen?
I have no idea.
I think Owen's younger. I want to say he is.
Possibly. I don't know. I'm not really big on my Wilson brothers.
The Wilson brothers?
Yeah. I feel like someone from Marvel has to be like some. Knowing Hollywood, they'd be like Chris Pratt. But
I was
no,
just
that
going
would
to
be-
say that. Why was I going to say that too?
Because he's got cast in fucking everything.
Everything, but he doesn't even make sense
yeah,
for
he's not-
Inspector
yeah, he
Gadget.
wouldn't.
He's not just fucking. How old's Matthew Broderick?
He would be a good. He wouldn't be
Fucking
bad.
bring him back.
You know, Robert Downey Jr. would be a great Inspector Gadget.
There you
Honestly.
fucking
But he already
go.
played Sherlock Holmes, so it's like, how many detectives can he play?
How many?
Ooh, actually, Benedict Cumberbatch, he'd be a great Inspector Gadget. He plays Sherlock too, but fuck it.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbund.
Cumberbuns. Let me see them. Cumberbuns.
Oh, John Mulaney. John Mulaney is Inspector
Mulaney.
Gadget.
There
we
you
go.
go.
That's it.
All
He
right.
looks like him. That would be good. John Mulaney should play Inspector Gadget. I'm saying it right now. I'm booking it. Oh,
What's
no.
booked?
I got it even better. Andy Samberg. There we go.
Ooh.
Andy Samberg, Inspector Gadget.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
good.
That would be good.
That's good. Yeah, because he's kind of got a bigger nose. It's
Yeah.
not big, but it's like it kind of comes out like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, but he could play that, like,
he could
that kind of.
and make it funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to write Hollywood tomorrow.
Tomorrow, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm even do it on the way
Samberg.
home.
Just write Andy Samberg, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Pay me now.
I'm going to just do a Photoshop of it. and it's gonna
out.
be awesome. People are gonna be like,
Yes.
"Holy fuck, that needs to happen!" It's gonna be viral.
Well, and Inspector Gadget, wasn't there like a dog or something too?
Yeah, and then Penny. I think his daughter was Penny.
Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. Fucking Penny. Who's playing Penny? I don't remember what Penny looked like.
The girl who played her. I can't remember who played her. I don't even fucking know her name, but she was in everything back in the day.
Yeah. Damn it. Oh, if we had Rich here, he'd be pulling all this shit.
That'd be
up.
cool.
Damn it.
God damn it,
Fucking Rich.
Inspector Gadget was here. He could just say, "Go Gadget."
Go
Internet.
Gadget.
Who was Penny? He basically just had Alexa built into it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you could do that now
Yeah.
if I had that set up. Fucking A. We're all Inspector Gadgets nowadays, really.
Yeah. We're all
Got the
getting there.
phone right there. Got all the gadgets and track your heartbeats and everything. And how many fucking steps you've taken in a day. We just needed the gadget arms and the gadget legs. Or what? He had jetpacks and everything. Man, that dude was badass.
Yeah.
You think about it, man?
No, he
Inspector
had
Gadget
everything.
all the way.
He had to die first, so which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
That would suck if he's like, my dad died. And all of a sudden he comes back and he's like, yeah, but I can reach the top shelf now. All right, Dad.
All right, man. Cool. So you can reach everything now. You putting everything away.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You can see the best views.
If only you could reach out to Mom because she hates you.
That's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Every fucking show's got to have some moral story behind it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the good old days of TV.
Yeah, where you could like talk about like, I don't know. It seemed like there was like more like you watch like Fresh Prince, Bel Air, and stuff, and like just seemed like there was more like all of a sudden like at the end there's
A life lesson.
Yeah, out of like everything.
You learn to be a better person.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Like for me, that show was Scrubs.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That show was my jam.
Yeah.
I just rewatched it.
Dude, you
all.
could play that fucking dude, honestly.
JD or Turk.
The Turk, right? The main dude.
Yeah.
Fucking the white dude. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm pretty diverse in my acting abilities. No, JD, yeah.
You can play that dude.
Yeah, he was great. I get compared to Dr. Cox a lot at work.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
the way I interact with people.
Right.
I'm pretty mean. I am.
Yeah.
I was leaving work Friday.
That dude was like perfect for that.
Oh yeah, no, because they have a podcast where they're rewatching it,
Oh, really?
and yeah, like the Zach Braff and Donald Faison, the two main actors, they started doing a podcast like last March, just when COVID hit, and they were just talking about it, and they said like when they got like they keep getting like different actors from the show to come guest star, and like they have the director producer of the show came on and he was like, yeah, when we wrote this part for Dr. Cox, we had this guy in mind already. So like he basically auditioned for the part and like he already had it. Like,
Yeah.
It wasn't like
That's who they wanted. He
Yeah.
came through for an audition. He's going to get it.
yep. So it was like, yeah, he was.
They kind of wrote it for him. Mm-hmm. Basically. Yeah, that works out perfect.
Yeah. And actually, I just saw like I was on like Reddit or something, and like some people went to that hospital where they filmed it. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, I want to go there.
Is it
Like
like
somewhere in California.
Is it like was it a set or is it on like
It's an actual hospital.
and it's like still operating?
No, I don't think it is.
It's abandoned?
I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, looking into it. Because that was part
It's
of the
in
podcast.
California, you
I
said?
think so. Yeah, I'd have to do some. Like, if Rich was here, we could figure it out. But
Fucking goddamn it, Rich.
I mean, I
mean,
thought
you
I was
could
coming here to
try
do
to.
a full podcast. We're only
I
doing
know,
like
what the
3/4
hell?
of a podcast.
I know,
honestly.
dude. We are. I think you're
I'm
getting
not
gypped.
like let down. Like this has still been a lot of fun, but like just knowing what could have been,
What could have been?
Yeah.
It just means that you're gonna have to come back.
probably.
Yeah. I think so.
But no, they
Rich.
they said like when they were filming it because it was like an actual hospital. So like they didn't have to have like trailers for everybody. Everyone had their own hospital room. And
Really?
like all the like off like they would have like Dr. Cox, his house was just like a waiting room. They turned it into look like a house. That's why it looks kind of like still like a hospital.
Yeah.
Like they used basically this whole hospital just to make that show. And
Really?
the outside photos they would show weren't the same hospital.
Well, that's funny because like there's this place down in It's like around Detroit. It's basically Detroit, but it's an old Kmart headquarters,
Okay.
and it's abandoned. But it was used for a set in a movie. I think it was like Red Dawn or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I know Red Dawn. How about It Follows? Because I know that was filmed in abandoned spots in
no,
Detroit.
not It Follows. I remember watching that movie and feeling pretty let down on how scary it was.
Like, it wasn't scary enough.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it wasn't that scary.
It's
I
just
was like,
herpes. Like
yeah, pretty much. It was weird. I was like, what the
the whole.
fuck?
It's just a metaphor for AIDS.
It was. Anyways, this movie was filmed there, and they just made a set out of it. So inside, like, they still have like where it says like police. There's like a big old generic, you know, police. It didn't say what police, just police, and it's still up inside this building that's abandoned now.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's kind of like what, you know, when they make these sets, it's like they just kind of just leave them.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically rented the building, I guess. I don't know how they find these, or places in California, like, you know, they probably build a lot of them like that. Like you're saying, like,
Well, they reuse them too.
and
Constantly.
reuse them, or they just leave them to rot.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool to go see.
Yeah, I just saw a video of the people that own the Breaking Bad house now. It's like they had to build a fence around it because people kept throwing pizzas on the roof, and like these people went there and like
Pizzas?
Yeah, because that scene he like gets mad and throws a pizza on the
Oh,
roof.
okay. All
The
right.
people are just throwing pizzas. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why? That's such a dickhead thing to do. Like, these people
Yeah.
live there.
Yeah, no
And it's-
shit.
Like, I think if I lived there, I would just put like a rubber pizza on the roof just so people would like drive by and be like, fucking cool. Like, just put one there so they can just pose with it and be like, yeah, I did it.
Right, yeah.
So, but like people like,
Or like, yeah, like leave them there and then they can throw them up.
yeah.
Yeah. They
But like,
just steal 'em.
that would be good. Yeah, like we have a rubber frisbee pizza. Just throw
Yeah,
it.
just throw it up there, man.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You don't need
You know
the
he
real
did that
shit.
on the first try. They had like a stack of pizzas for him to do it, and he did it first try. And
First
you're like,
try.
fuck, we have 30 more pizzas.
We were ready for you to have to
Yeah,
take that
like, we
many
didn't know
takes.
you're gonna do it, dude.
Dude, lunch for everybody today.
We're gonna feed the homeless today.
Yeah, you are everybody's hero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
man.
that's cool. Like but I saw people go there now. Like the lady that lives there was like just screaming at them. Like they're taking pictures like out front of the gate. Like they're on the road just posing. She's like, "Get the fuck away from my house!" Like just screaming at them. I'm like, I get it. Like you're probably sick of people taking photos at your house, but like,
Right.
what did you expect? You moved to the Breaking Bad house.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you knew what you were doing.
Exactly. You buy a place like that of notable value, or just people know about it.
Yeah, it's like
You
one of
have
the
to
best shows
expect
ever
it.
made. It's infamous. Like
You have, I don't fucking
Move.
people, man.
yeah, I don't know.
Move.
Go away.
Just go. Why are you still here?
Yeah, be like Skylar and leave.
Please. Ugh.
Yeah. So like you, so that was something I was really interested to ask you about, the abandoned building stuff. Like,
Oh,
can
yeah,
you even
yeah.
talk about that publicly, or is it like you're gonna get arrested?
Why not? We make videos and post it online.
That's
So,
fucking true.
and we're both in it.
Yeah.
You know.
So like, are there like you're like, do you have like certain abandoned buildings? You're like, someday I want to do that one.
Oh yeah.
Chernobyl,
Well, yeah. That'd be like everybody's. You know.
like bucket list, because
Yeah.
it's the last one
Yeah.
you'll ever do.
Right. And we got a couple buddies that we know are probably going to be doing that. And that's
Really?
really cool. But
Even just the outskirts of Chernobyl would be cool.
yeah. Well, and apparently, you know, it's pretty safe now. You know, like you got to bring your Geiger counter and stuff just
Yeah.
to make sure, but it's pretty well like
I doubt they go in the sarcophagus. I think that's what they call it.
what?
So like the actual nuclear power plant, they have this like giant like sarcophagus that they built like a quarter mile away,
Oh.
and they put it on train tracks so they could wheel it over top of it. It was like this huge like engineering
shit.
thing. It's a phenomenal documentary I watched on Netflix about it.
Wow.
But like you go in there and like you're gonna have some shit fall off.
Yeah.
But
I'm really afraid of heights.
okay,
And like I'll only do like Michigan's Adventure Like if I'm gonna go to like ride roller coasters and shit.
Yeah.
But I won't go to Cedar Point because everyone are higher than the ones there, and that's enough for me. And I get like on ladders and shit. If I'm going up a ladder, once I get too high, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
get real shaky. I don't know. I just don't. I can't do it. But like going to stand on a mountaintop, I can do that.
Oh yeah.
And I can like look over the edge. I get a little woozy, but yeah, I gotta come back. But I like doing that, like feeling that high. But you know, you're standing on like flat rock. So like we're trying to go up and like, you know, these places and get to the top, and it was hard sometimes because you gotta like push yourself to get over that fear of like, and plus it's abandoned. Like,
No one's gonna come help you.
well, is this fucking ladder, you know, gonna hold me? Hopefully.
Yeah.
And a lot of times what I would do is if I seen graffiti up there, I'm like, okay, well, people are getting
Someone's
up
done
there. Yeah, people are getting up there. There's like this and this many spots of graffiti. Okay, we can do it. The only time I didn't was at the old AMC headquarters in Detroit. It's like huge building. Like the front of it's like really decadent, like, you know, it's got a big old tower, and then the back of it was what's been where like factory was, and it's just half of it's actually demolished, and it's still huge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so we were going up to that tower, and I got up pretty far. My buddy didn't want to go up as far as I was, so I went up another flight, and there was one last set to get all the way up into the top, but it was like a ladder, and it was on like a circular, I don't know, silo looking thing.
Okay.
And I'm like, I ain't doing that. It's on a circular, I don't know, man. I seen
Yeah.
graffiti, but I still wasn't doing it. So like shit like that, like you were saying, like, oh man, it sucks because you want to do it to get the shot, basically. That's what mine was. I wanted to get up there to film it,
Yeah.
you know. But we had that drone.
Okay.
We have a drone, so that like solves a lot of the problems.
Yeah.
But recently I've been like, you know, spending like a lot of time on this and like, you know, putting a lot of effort in, like making the setup the way it is, running good when Rich is here.
Yeah.
Fucking Rich. We're giving him shit this podcast. It's funny. I'm gonna like cut it all together and then I'm gonna show him.
Yeah. I'll come back and he'll just punch me right in the jaw. Like, fuck you.
Fuck you, man. You bitch. You bitch. No, it's all right. I'd rather if he's feeling sick, you know, just stay away.
Yeah.
You know? We don't need no COVID or any kind of sickness around here.
Yeah, no, because if I go down, Grand Rapids comedy kind of goes down.
Yeah, right. No shit. Yeah. No, we did get cold or something because I had to get a COVID test. Dude, you should see. You're like, I did get a cold. You're like,
Oh,
yeah. No.
Like,
We got
what
a
the fuck?
What the fuck, bitch? No.
Yeah, it turns out I got COVID.
Yeah, it turns out I had it. No. Yeah, I had to go get the whole COVID test for work and it was negative, but yeah, it ran through us all. It was like a couple weeks ago.
Oof.
I still got like a stuffed up nose from it.
Yeah. Well, that probably helps you then. Harder to get COVID.
Yeah, it's harder. I got more
Or
blockage.
Or it gets stuck in there and it lingers.
And I have it forever.
It's stronger.
All
Yeah.
the nose hairs are just like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love this shit. Dude.
So, I mean,
stay here. Stay here, bitch. How do you think nose hairs would talk?
oh, I feel like it depends on which nostril.
Okay.
So I think like the ones to like if your face is a stage right
Stage right
would be more of like East Coast. So they're gonna have like a super Californian accent. Like you're gonna be like, yo, dude, we're just like in this nostril, just fucking chilling, dude. Like, yeah, they're like super surfer guy. And then like if you go to your other nostril, like your East Coast, you're gonna get your West Coast, you're gonna get like your super Boston guys, like, you motherfucker with your stupid fucking nose hair.
No, that's East Coast.
Oh, East, yeah. So
Yeah.
I got my shit backwards.
Yeah, you
but
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
East Coast will be like the surfer dude. Fuck. East Coast will be the Boston accent.
What's your
No,
Boston
I had
accent? What's your Boston accent?
That's the best. I had a really good premise, but I fucked it up completely.
I should have just stared at you.
Yeah,
should've
that would have been
just-
good. And then just heckled me.
Get this guy off the stage.
Yeah.
That guy's garbage. He's garbage, man. He's garbage. That's the best like word I have for like a Boston
Garbage.
accent. Garbage.
Yeah. That's how
Take
they
out the
describe people
garbage. Yeah, give me your best Boston accent. I didn't get to hear it.
I thought I did it already.
No, do it.
Clearly.
No.
I only have one phrase.
Okay, what is it?
So wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Yeah, wicked smart. Dude, fucking my wife hates Mark Wahlberg because of the way he talks when he does that with that smart. He does he a lot.
You ever see
hates it. I'm like, what? Well, fuck going to New York.
Yeah. You ever see Andy Samberg's Saturday Night Live of Mark Wahlberg talks to animals?
Yes. Yes.
What's up, goat? How's it hanging?
How's it hanging?
You got a beard? I got a beard in Perfect Storm.
Yes, dude. She loved that because he's making fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, she won't even watch, like, she doesn't even enjoy the movies that he's in, like The Happening. Remember that one?
No one enjoyed that movie.
You didn't I enjoyed it.
Really?
I did. I liked it.
Oh. All right.
I liked it when it came out. I haven't watched it since then.
Yeah.
Maybe if I watched it now, I'd be like, oh, that's why it's so corny.
I watched parts and I was like, oh, cool. Trees are
It's
killing
funny.
people.
It's funnier than hell, the clips that they would put together of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funnier than fuck. But I just remember enjoying the movie when it came out.
Well,
But
it's each
I
their own.
didn't hate the movie because of his voice, though. That's what she don't like. She just can't watch because it bothers her that much.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you want to go to New York then? Like, we're gonna go to Boston area and stuff too. That's the way everybody fucking talks.
Yeah.
Like, you're just gonna be annoyed by everybody.
Why not? I mean, you gotta get that hate built up.
Have you ever
inside
been
you.
over to that too?
No, not yet.
No.
No, I'm planning on it, but
What's the farthest you've traveled from Michigan?
I went to Squamish, British Columbia.
Holy shit.
So
Okay.
I mean, an hour north of Vancouver.
Okay. And Vancouver's like the way.
Yeah,
over
that's
on-
like
above
Pacific
Washington.
Northwest. Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, I've traveled. That was for because I rock climb.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock climbing, dude.
That's,
so what was
that's my shit?
That's I was just talking earlier about how I'm afraid of heights. You're like, motherfucker.
Well, no. So that's the thing. Like, I'll climb like a 500-600 foot cliff. Like
500-600 fuck.
Like
Yeah.
500-600 fucks high. Like it's
That's a lot of fucks.
it's so many fucks. But a ladder, like a 30-foot ladder, I'm fucking sketched out.
Yeah.
Because like a ladder, you're like
ladder, dude.
it's it's gonna fall.
It could slip.
Exactly.
I need to have somebody holding that ladder.
Yeah. But like I'll climb a cliff with like I'll climb like a 54 like well, no, I'm not gonna say 50, but like I've climbed like 30-40 foot cliffs without a rope and been like, this is fucking chill. Cause like you're in control. And like you can trust everything for the most part, you can trust everything you're grabbing.
And you're using like the chalk stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
You have your chalk, you're like
do you do
rubber
like
climbing shoes.
exercises with your hands? And
I
stuff?
used to. Now I just like I don't. I'm kind of phased out of the point of trying hard with rock climbing because I mean I'm 32 and it's like shit hurts now.
Yeah.
Like I had my like moment, like I had my pinnacle of climbing,
Right.
and after that I just don't really. I don't
But
need
it's
to
fun.
push.
It's fun.
Exactly.
It's fun to do.
Yeah, like I climbed this morning with my girlfriend. Like we just went and like climbed and she's loving it. So it's like it's something to do.
It's
and
fun.
It keeps you active.
You're right.
And it like keeps you like for me it was always a bit of a head game because like especially when you're outside when you're climbing like you're like staring up at like a 60-70 foot cliff and you're like all right
this isn't like on
that.
just a wall where they have these pegs and stuff where I can grab, like it's not screwed in.
No, this is like I'm looking at a cliff with like some razor sharp like chips in it and I'm like all right well I'm getting to the top of that.
Yeah. And something could break or something, I mean,
granted, like I've only had that happen a couple of times, and that was because.
But still, it's happened a couple times.
Yeah, well, that was because I was in Montana. I was climbing in Montana on some limestone, and it was in this area that wasn't developed yet. So like I know a bunch of the locals there, so we were just hanging out and like, hey, we're going to this spot. We just found these climbs. They're not clean yet, so like, be careful. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. And I remember we were climbing, and I was like probably 40, 50 feet up, and there's like 20 feet to go. and I grab like on this chunk of like corners, like you're basically just gonna walk up onto a ledge for this move. You're just kind of getting on top of a table. And I grab the corner of this ledge, and this huge like cinder block chunk of limestone just comes off in my hand. And I'm just like, I can't hold this.
Yeah, no.
So I just like chucked it. It's like I just tried to use the momentum of it.
Nobody was
off
nobody was behind you.
No, people were down holding the rope for me. There was a group of people under me. But I knew there was nobody to like my left. So I just tried to push it that way, and I scream rock, and everybody just kind of like they know, like they realize like, yeah, this shit's sketchy.
Right.
So they all kind of ducked, and like, I mean, I did the right thing. Like there was nothing like it was if it wasn't me that did it, someone else would have.
Right.
So
that's what it takes. You are cleaning.
Pretty much, yeah.
It up.
So it's
For
like
climbs.
that death block just had to get knocked loose.
Yeah.
And luckily, nobody got hurt that day or anything, but we just kept going, and we were like, all right, cool. Like, we earned those beers for tonight.
Yeah, no shit. You're like, whoo.
Yeah.
If that goes down, then you're still hanging on by the one. You're like, whew. Okay.
Yeah. Luckily, it was a really pretty easy climb. So like I was able to like, I didn't even like fall or drop or anything. It was just like, I still had like 2 other points of contact. So I was just like, all right, cool, chill. Like, keep going. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Right.
But it's, it can be scary. You have to be sharp.
So like when you're like planning on climbs, you just kind of go to, kind of popular ones that people do, or you don't ever like find like ones that.
It's so hard to find climbs.
Is it?
Especially, I mean, for the most part, for one, because I'm in Michigan, and there's
not a lot of like mountainous.
Yeah, there's like one cliff in Grand Ledge. And it's not even, it's
not even like worth the drive.
It is. Like if you're just like, I want to go fuck around on a Saturday.
Right.
But it's like only 40 feet and it's sandstone.
What about the UP?
You could drive 8 hours to the UP and like get some somewhat okay rock, or you could drive 8 hours south and go to Kentucky and get like world class rock.
Yeah, right.
So
it's about kinda,
it's like, do you want fudge or not? Like that's what it comes down to.
Right.
So like we always, whenever we go on trips, it's always, we used to go to Kentucky or Southern Illinois a lot, but then there's this place in Arkansas, which is like the best climbing spot like I've ever been to outside of Squamish, because Squamish was amazing. It was just heaven on earth, but you can't do that trip every year. But Arkansas, you can do twice a year pretty easily.
How far of a drive is that?
About 12 hours.
12 hours? Okay, yeah, I think that's what I remember.
Yeah. So we usually drive to this town south of St. Louis. It's an hour past St. Louis. It's this like truck stop town called Uranus. Yeah.
Seriously?
It's called Uranus, Missouri. They have a fudge factory, a tattoo parlor. There used to be a strip club and a sports bar.
Dude.
It's the shit.
That is a
we
fucking
get a cheap
truck
hotel.
stop town.
Yeah. We get a cheap hotel, and it's like a quarter-mile
sleep
walk.
under the blankets.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Gotta be cozy.
Yeah. But we'll like, it's the best place. We'll stop there, walk to the sports bar, and just get fucked up. Walk back to the hotel, and then drive 4 more hours in the morning, and go climb all day.
Yeah.
Just hungover.
Oh.
It's amazing. And the fudge is pretty good. It's the Uranus Fudge Factory.
Dude.
And they have like the Uranus Fudge Packers Union and stuff. It's amazing.
Uranus Fudge Packers.
Oh, they lean super hard into it. Like they have the Uranus, like the Uranus Rag or something, like their local newspaper. And it's just, what was really funny, it was like this whole town.
They play into the whole thing, yeah, like you said.
Yeah, they play into it all, but then like it's like in the South, so it's like super religious. And like you leave the fudge factory, and there's like this billboard that's saying like porn is gonna make you go to hell, with like this little girl like holding porn magazines. We're like, that's just so fucking stupid. Fucking the South is cool in so many ways, and also extremely stupid. In all of the ways.
Exactly.
Because I've had so much fun down south. I mean, like Nashville is a blast, like Chattanooga area, like love it. But Arkansas is super cool too. But then you're running into a bunch of fucking Klan members and stuff, and you're like, this is a little like
Klan members.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah.
Really? So
yeah.
you like
and not Wu-Tang either, like the Ku Klux Klan, not the good Klan, the Klan with a K.
So you really are kind of like running into like you like just run into them,
Yeah,
and you'll
I mean,
know
yeah,
that they are.
yeah. It's pretty easy.
Not
because
they're wearing the white.
No, they're not
hoods.
wearing the thing, but you can tell. Like, I mean, there's
Wow.
when you go, the place I go to in Arkansas is called Horseshoe Canyon Ranch.
Okay.
And it's basically, we stay in this small town of Jasper, and it's like a 15-20 minute drive to the canyon. Well, on the way to the canyon, you pass this place, and it's this like guy's compound, and he's got like this like huge house with like fenced in. He's got like motorcycles hanging from the trees, Confederate flags all over the place, and like these fucking eagle statues, and just says Wayne's World. We're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, he's the clan leader for that city, like that town. It's fucked. Like, actually, so Jasper is a small town outside of the bigger town of Harrison, which got really famous recently for calling it the most racist town in America. Yeah. And
Really?
they have a
I think I remember seeing something like
They have a
that.
super heavy clan presence. Like, it is. They might not call themselves a clan necessarily,
Yeah.
but because there's like a whole different hate group that they have, but it's pretty fucked up.
That would just be so weird to see.
And
like
it's-
just like it's just like, why?
Yeah.
You know?
It's
Why?
weird. It's super strange, and it's a real bummer because they give like that. Like, it's this minority of the people are like that. It seems, but they're the loudest. And every time I've been in the South, all the people I've interacted with, and like the group I'll climb with, I mean, we have people that aren't white with us, like people of color, and like everyone that has treated us with like the utmost respect, and like Southern hospitality is a real thing. Like, they are like the coolest people. But then you run into those couple of fucking racist assholes, and you're like, all right, well,
Right.
go fuck yourselves. We'll win again if you want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
There's
pretty
so few
disheartening.
of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's
But we saw some fucking badass musicians too while we were down there in that small town of Jasper.
Yeah.
It's this small fucking town, and there's a bar called it's not a bar because it's a dry county, but there's a restaurant called the Ozark Cafe,
okay.
and it's like been open for over 100 years. Like, Elvis is like dined in there.
Really?
And shit. Yeah, 'cause he has relatives buried in Jasper. So we went there, and they have a stage, and like this guy was just killing it. And I don't know, like, it's like I listen to all kind of music, like, and it's like I listen to some country here and there. And this kid was like rocking country music, like old school, like Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash type stuff.
Right.
And he was crushing it. Like, and I was like, you'll never see that just for a free show on a Thursday night.
Right.
And this kid was just up there by himself. Like, he was only like 17, and he was on American Idol.
Really?
Actually. Yeah. And he didn't make it to Hollywood because they basically was like, you're super young, you have a lot of work to do. But the judges were like, you need to just stop what you're doing and move to Nashville because you will make it there.
So he was on one of the auditions. or
Yeah,
something?
he was in one of the auditions, and he was just as good on that. I was like, he did his own song because he's a songwriter as well.
Right.
But I was like, fuck. Like, as soon as I heard song, like, because the Ozark Cafe posted the clip of him on American Idol. I was like, fuck, I saw that guy live. Like, I saw that, like, the way I look at it, I saw this kid live before he was like
Right.
the big name that he's going to be someday.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind that kid's going to be huge. He's
Yeah.
way too driven.
Right.
Because to
Especially
get out
with
of
getting that exposure.
yeah. Well, that exposure, plus to like get that exposure while living in a dry county in a mountain town in Arkansas,
Right.
that takes some fucking talent, I think.
So was there ever a time, like you said, with your peak of rock climbing, which is how we got on the subject of being down there? Like, was there ever a time where you were thinking like maybe you could do this like as a career, or were you ever just like do it like full like? Because people like will get sponsored by like Northridge or something, or like North Face, and then they'll they get paid from that shit.
Yeah. No, I thought about that, but I mean, it's such a demanding sport.
Well, yeah,
Just physically, and
sure.
I mean, your lifestyle is just, if you want to get sponsored, your lifestyle is basically committed to that 100%.
right.
And
But could you imagine like where you're getting paid to just go rock climb? I mean,
but you're not gonna make so like Alex Honnold is a professional rock climber. He climbs without a rope. He's notorious for climbing like El Cap and like Half Dome without a rope. Like the dude is like a fucking psychopath.
Okay.
Well, he was. I remember he did like a speech with a bunch of kids, and they're like, "How much do you make?" And he's like, "I make about as much as like a good dentist." So you're not making like millions of bucks. Like the dude just lives in Las Vegas, like in like a like a fucking just a house in Las Vegas in the desert. Like he's not like living in a mansion. So like you're not gonna sign up. You're not gonna get this like huge lavish lifestyle.
But I'm sure he's not paying for all of these trips. Like full price.
He's
like he's getting that money.
All of his trips are sponsored. His vacations are just sponsored trips.
Right. You know what I mean? So like you're making decent money to go rock climb.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So like my plan
I'd
was
take that to be a musician. Like shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get a salary of a pretty good dentist to go play some music. Sign me up.
Oh yeah, I do the same with comedy.
I'm dropping my freaking mop right now for my janitor gig.
Yeah.
Screw your toilets.
Exactly.
The same thing with comedy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like,
I was
I'm
actually
going up on stage to tell jokes and get a dentist pay.
Yeah. But I think comedians make a little bit more than a rock climber would make. And musicians too. I mean,
yeah, I mean
in the
like
maybe.
in the long run, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is there like a middle ground? You know what I mean? Is it like, or is it basically like you're getting shitty gigs, shitty pay, and then you just bam, you make it, and all of a sudden you're, or is there like a middle ground? Like
yeah, there can be like, I mean,
we're
I
kind of
like,
funny.
I haven't like, yeah. See, I haven't
Our
really
music's kind of good. You know,
you guys can sell some CDs.
yeah,
but, like,
right,
like,
yeah.
maybe a couple.
The opener act all the time.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
See, I haven't really navigated that aspect of the comedy career yet, just because I'm so new to it. I mean, I've only been doing it 2.5 years.
Well, sure.
But, there is, I can tell you right now, it's paid more than rock climbing. Like a lot
For
more.
sure.
100% more than rock climbing.
100%, yeah. Like,
Because
I
did get paid by rock climbing.
Oh, you
times.
did? I
So
was just said zero. You're like, I did get paid.
No, I got fucking paid, dude. I'm not like some fucking lazy asshole, like just not getting paid to do my thing. No, so with rock climbing, it's like with rock climbing, it's all about kind of finding a hustle somehow. So like I worked at a rock climbing gym, and I would put the holds on the walls. I would set the routes that they would have to be changed weekly. So like that was my job, and I didn't get paid a lot for it, but it was still like a couple $100 here and there, like $100 a month basically is what it kind of rounded out to.
Right.
Basically not a lot.
Basically $25 a week. $20. Here's 20.
$20 for going into work 4 hours. Like in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done it.
$5 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that wasn't awesome.
It should have been 60, 15.
Who knows? But I mean, I got to climb for free at the gyms, which is great.
There you go.
So
how much is that?
That's like it's like $600 a year. So
$600 a year for like the membership.
Yeah.
To climb. Well, hey, there you go.
So yeah, I mean that was nice, but
right.
I go to do.
How old were you this?
I'm sorry. I started 10 years ago.
You started rock climbing 10 years
I started rock climbing like 11, 12 years ago, but I started setting routes like 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. And I did it up until 2019. And then when COVID hit, I just kind of like stepped away completely.
Right.
Just because when I started doing stand up as well, I just kind of backed off of climbing because if I got injured, I couldn't do stand up. So I was like, I'm going to just.
Well, what if you just like injured your arm or something?
Yeah, I could, but it just wouldn't.
You could just make fun of it.
Yeah.
Just make fun of your arm the whole time.
I'm not Carrot Top. I don't do prop comedy.
Prop comedy.
Yeah.
You got this fucking prop you can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What if it was just your finger? What if it was your finger in a splint?
I mean, I could do that.
Okay.
But like, if I'm getting injured rock climbing, it's not going to be just a finger.
It could be.
Not when you're as hardcore as me.
What if what if you were climbing and then your finger got caught and like you twisted it? Oh, fuck.
All right, I don't know.
Not even going to happen? Not even a chance of that happening, right? No?
It'll probably happen next week now.
You talking
I'll be like, God fucking damn it.
You'll get that Holland rock climbing. That's where it'll happen.
Yep.
You're like, son of a bitch. That energy's still here.
Said anything.
Damn
Yeah.
it. The energy's still here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have like so many like my tendons, like my fingers are fucked up from rock climbing. Yeah, like my tendons, like I constantly have like pain on the side of my fingers.
Oh yeah.
Because the tendons in my forearm are just so strained that like the pain just shoots straight up, and like the arthritis I have, and I mean the knee surgeries I've had to go through for it. It's
knee surgeries too.
Yeah. I mean, I've fallen from like high up and landed, and my knee goes sideways. I mean, shit happens. You know?
How far?
I only fell like 15, 20 feet.
15, 20 feet. You landed on your
landed
feet.
like kind of crooked. No, I landed on these like they're called crash pads, which is like these giant mattresses you bring out. They're made of like dense foam, and I landed on it just a little bit weird, and it, like I just heard my leg just go like just pop, and like it was like it kind of went crooked, and then I straightened it back out. Like everything just kind of it didn't break or anything; it just dislodged. So I popped it back in, tied a handkerchief around it, and then kept climbing. Yeah, I'm hardcore as fuck.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I've broken my arm, but never like, I can't imagine like that. Like just pop it back in.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So like,
yeah.
It
doesn't hurt at all.
No, it hurt a lot. I drank
like,
a
afterwards?
Southern Comfort that night.
Hell yeah.
I got so fucked up. I had to stay in bed the next day because I was too hungover.
Because you were hungover, not because your leg hurt.
My leg hurt, but I was more hungover is what kept me in.
Yeah.
Because I climbed the rest of the week.
And after you pop it in, you're like, you can just use it like normal.
No, it hurt.
But it was like operational. You didn't have to like go and get checked out.
No, I had to go get surgery when I got back home.
Okay, so so it didn't just pop out.
Yeah, no.
What exactly popped out?
So basically, I have very elastic joints, is what I learned. So like my ACL and like all those are very elastic and they stretch. So like when I went, my doctor, my surgeon, he took my thumb and he was like, "Here, watch, I can do this." Yeah. He took my thumb and he like bent it down to my wrist. I can't do it again. Like I don't know how I did it, but he took my thumb and he's like, "See, you have elastic joints."
What?
Like,
and you're like, huh?
I'm like, fucking what? But he was like, yeah. So basically, when I fell, my ACL and everything just stretched, and then that let my meniscus, which is like this like buffer under your knee pad, it let that fold over, which basically dislodged my bones to make them like not want to move. So then when I popped it back into place, it ripped that meniscus.
Oh.
So then I had to go and get a surgery for it, and then like a year later, I was on a climbing trip, frolicking through a field because I was happy. I was literally frolicking, and I kicked my leg wrong, and then it fucking popped out. Did the same thing. And I was like, well, you know, shit happens. Tied a handkerchief around it and kept climbing.
I've been through this before.
I'm always broken, but I was just like,
oh man,
yeah,
dude.
I still climbed like really hard shit that week. I was pretty proud of myself, like doing it with one leg. Like,
so you don't even want to like kick a ball or anything.
No.
Fuck
I can't run. Like I'm not supposed to run. My doctor is like,
don't run.
I have no, I don't have any buffer. Like my kneecap is full of arthritis. My first surgery, they shaved a bunch of arthritis off. The second surgery, they were like, we took even way more off now.
Really?
So like, they're like, you're gonna need a knee replacement someday, sooner than you should. Yeah. So
Booker T in there giving you your fucking
you're
gonna need a knee replacement, sucker.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Yeah.
This is Booker T.
It was very expensive doctor, but you know, it's what happens when you get your surgeons from Cameo.
Yeah, dude.
But no, they were like, the surgeon was like, basically was like, all right, you can let this heal and just stop climbing, or we can give you the surgery and you'll be able to climb, but you're just gonna need knee replacement surgery someday. And I was like probably 24, 25, and I was like, all right, chop it out. Let's do this. So they just took everything out of my knee. And now it's just like, I have a pretty good limp when it gets cold out. And like, I have a stationary bike, and I went on that for too long the other day, and like, my knee's been all fucked up ever since. But
damn,
I can still climb. Like, I'm still pretty good.
It's kind of like my dad. He's got like basically no cartilage in his knee.
Yeah,
it's just like bone on bone.
That's what I'm dealing with.
You know, he's like, it hurts like a son of a bitch sometimes. He's got a big old scar. His was from a rollerblading accident.
Oof.
I was like, that would fucking figure.
Yeah, that sucks.
Out there on the fucking stupidest wing and rollerblades. Always got made fun of if you had rollerblades instead of a skateboard.
Yeah. Well, that's
the
not
way
bad.
it was.
Scooters.
Scooters?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you'd even like get more respect on a scooter.
Really?
Than
I never got
rollerblades.
any.
Nothing?
Well,
no respect at all.
I wasn't even a good scooter kid, honestly.
No.
I wanted to skateboard so bad.
Dude, I wanted to be part of that crowd too.
Yeah.
It's never happened.
It was even worse for me because
Like
I wanted
just the whole skateboarding, rollerblading, whatever. I just wanted to be in that.
They were all cool.
Yeah.
So I wanted a
X
scooter.
Games was popular.
It was super popular. But I wanted a scooter so bad. My parents were like, well, we're not going to buy you a scooter. And I was like, all right. Well, so I just gave up on that. And then one day they were like, I was in my room. And they're like, hey, Carl, come in the garage. We got something for you. I'm like, fuck, they got me a scooter. So I go out in the garage. And they didn't buy me a scooter. They built me one out of 2x4s. Yeah, they screwed some 2x4s together and like, you got a scooter. I'm like, that's half a fucking door frame. And like, you couldn't turn it because it just had like shopping cart wheels on it. So it's just like, Jesus, take the wheel. It's just like, it was so bad. I remember going into I tried to play with it for one day and I was like, this is cool. And then I was like, this is not cool. And I remember I went in my room and I got like a notepad out and I like had to write this like long letter. I was like, Mom, Dad, I really appreciate that you would like go through the effort to build me a scooter. But this is not going to work.
This is not working out.
This is not good. I was like, I really respect what you did, but I would like a real scooter. Thanks. I had to beg to be a bully victim, basically.
Love
your son, Carl. Spelled it wrong and everything.
Backwards R.
Yeah.
I love Carl.
Yeah, and I just handed it to my mom. I was like, you read that to Dad later.
Just wait to read it.
It was so bad. And then you get a scooter.
Wait to read. Don't read it right now, Mom.
It was so bad. Then I got a scooter and I'd ride it barefoot, and then you would have to like brake with your heel on like the little brake on the back leg on the black wheel there. But then there like the sun would be in it, and it'd be like you're stepping on a hot coal. Sucked.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, luckily like the
this
scooter thing didn't last long. I got into BMXing instead.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like? Could you do any tricks?
No.
Could you at least pop a wheelie?
I could pop a bit of a wheelie, but I was more of like just hitting the biggest ramps I could build and just seeing how far I could go. And my friends would be like, "That's a little sketchy." I'm like, "I don't fucking care."
Dude, no, I was too scared. I would get up to that ramp, and I went down one a couple of times, but I just couldn't do the to get up, get the air, man. Like, no, like you guys are fucking crazy.
See, we just had like little kickers we built, so they were like, I mean, there was nothing like super huge, but like, I mean, it was enough to where like I remember one time I hit the ramp too hard and I like pulled too hard up and I did like a backflip.
Yeah.
But like half of a backflip, so I just landed on my head, and it's just like in the yard, and just my bike lands on top of me, like pegs stab me in the jaw, and it's like, this is fucking cool. I'm hardcore, but I'm done for the day. It's like I go cry. I can't let my friends see me cry.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I could do was like bunny hop.
Well, yeah, bunny hop is just like,
And then I know just lifting it up.
yeah.
And then like the little, not the wheelie, but the reverse one.
Oh, and nollie.
The stoppie.
Yeah.
Stoppies.
Stoppie.
I could do that. I could get the wheelie up, but I couldn't drive like fucking other people could.
Yeah,
man.
no, that I still can't do that.
No.
That's
But I
witchcraft.
did. I tried. I wanted to. I really wanted to be in like that crowd, but it just never fucking happened. For me.
Someday.
I still played Tony Hawk though.
Fuck yeah. You know,
All day.
I just replayed Tony Hawk because they re-released 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
I was like, this is going to be so cool. And then I started playing it, and the nostalgia went away immediately. And I was like, this is fucking stupid. This is such a waste of time. I was like, oh, cool. You have a new soundtrack.
Yeah,
I want the old one because the old one was way better.
Yeah, put in the old one.
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
Those people need the money.
more
anyways.
Sublime, less Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Did they have like his pop?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, pop punk shit.
Bloody Valentine.
Oh,
That was his
man.
song. I hate to say it too, though, but like I'm kind of like, I like this song.
It's not bad.
I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be like, I fucking hate all pop music, because I actually
No,
enjoy it. Like,
dude,
fuck it. I enjoy pop music. It's a valid form of art. Fuck it.
I just said on a couple podcasts ago, like my Spotify playlist was like pop remixes and stuff.
What's the one song that you're most ashamed of?
Most ashamed of?
Yeah, like if your other friends that aren't brave enough to say that they like this kind of music.
Well, I thought that was pretty much kind of like for the crowd that I've been involved with, like pop remixes would not be on the list. But there's like, I guess, I don't really have like an all-time like shameful one, but I guess lately there's this, oh yeah, you could say this would be like a hated song because you can't listen to it because the guy's canceled now, but that country guy, that Morgan Wallace guy, but it's a pop remix. It's called Heartless. And it's this guy that does all these remixes, Diplo. People probably know who I'm talking about, but I really don't know him because I just like searched pop remixes and like this came up. But yeah, that's probably the one.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't even know it, so yeah. It's
No, well, I don't really listen to that kind of.
But yeah, that guy's canceled right now, so I probably shouldn't be listening.
Yeah, but his
to
records have been hitting like crazy because of that.
because of that.
Yeah,
You know.
That's so fucking like. I mean,
then, yeah, dude. But like, if he's in, but then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, so, alls I heard was the bleep. Okay, I don't know the context to it. Did he have a hard R on there?
no, it was the
it
it was the A.
It was the A.
Yeah.
He's clearly involved in other forms of music that's not country, which is like this, pop rappy. It's kind of got a rap flow to it. Like, is he hanging out in that kind of a crowd? Does he commonly say this with that? Like, how far overblown was this?
I think it's a little bit overblown, but I mean,
I would
it's
say
really
it
hard
is.
for me to because like that doesn't hurt me. Him saying that,
Right?
like if you really would. I think you would need to talk to somebody that would be hurt by that.
But this was a neighbor that filmed it.
Well, here's the thing.
Handed it over to TMZ. Does the neighbor know of what kind of crowd that he hangs with? When he said this to that person, was that person offended?
It doesn't matter.
Did that come out?
It doesn't matter if he it's the fact that he's saying it is what got him canceled. Because like this guy, like the dude has he's got like a history of just doing dumb, shitty stuff.
Oh,
like,
does he? I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
He was like not like racism, but like he was supposed to be on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, was he?
But then like the day before he was supposed to be on, he was on Instagram Live like at a bar with no mask, just making out with a bunch of girls. And Saturday Night Live was like, "Yo,
you can't do
this. Have you heard of this thing going on right now called COVID?"
Yeah.
I saw all this happening, and then there's a country musician that I really like named Sturgill Simpson, and he's borderline not even country anymore because he's super psychedelic country. Like he covered Nirvana on his album,
right?
Like he did In Bloom in this super haunting, beautiful way. It was awesome, but he put this whole thing out about how people shouldn't be. A lot of people are asking him what he thought of the whole situation. And he's like, you shouldn't be asking me. You should be asking the big country stars because racism runs super heavy among country. And it's something that needs to be addressed. And then he followed that up with saying, a slight edit to my opinion. This kid clearly, I think he's really young. He's in his 20s. This kid is living this rock star lifestyle and he has nobody to keep him in check. He's just drinking and partying and doing his thing. And nobody's like, hey dude, maybe don't be racist. Don't say racist shit to your friends. You are kids can look up to you.
Right.
Be a better person. And even that Morgan Whalen, he came out and he was like, don't defend me. I fucked up.
Yeah.
It was stupid. If I was caught doing that shit, I'd get my ass kicked. It just wouldn't. That's not okay.
No, it's not. But my only point was that if you're in a black crowd, you're a black male, female, whatever, you say that with the A on the end. You'll say that word, and it's fine. You know, you'll say it to your peers.
Like a white guy?
No,
Oh.
a black
Oh, yeah.
person. You know, you say that. But so maybe it's selective, but I've seen white people with black people say that word, and it's accepted. They're like, you know, they're accepted into that crowd, whatever. There's always seems to be exceptions with the A. Now, obviously, you never throw the hard R, ER, or whatever on there. You don't do that. I never really say it anyways. That's not my personality.
It's cringy to me.
It's not. But since it is some other people's person, it is cringy. It is. It always is. That kind of talk. It's cringy.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that if he's involved in this crowd and he's been accepted, or he can with that crowd, and so it's a common thing for him to say, and if this other person maybe wasn't even offended by that word, let's say maybe they were more offended by
he was
what
saying it to a
going
white
on.
guy.
Okay, so
let's like put him like in a bus with the Wu-Tang Clan and let him try it and see what happens.
I'm probably dead wrong. I'm probably what I'm saying, they're probably like, no, it's not the case. Okay, whatever. Just saying, like, everything is like so like, oh, caught him saying it.
Yeah.
But maybe he says that all the time with that crowd, and it's accepted, you know. But now you just caught this clip. The neighbor just so happened to get it, handed over to TMZ, got fucking paid. Yeah. And then here's the thing, and now he has to come out and say that, because you have to, even though it may be accepted where he says this, but he has to say it. Mm-hmm. He has to come out and say he was wrong because of the public backlash. And, you know, like, that's how, like, shit can get so twisted, man.
Yeah, I think right now there is, like, a huge, I mean, cancel culture.
I'm not trying to defend this guy.
No,
like,
not at
to
all.
the brim, you know?
I didn't
I'm
get
just
that
saying
from you at all.
You know, like, what?
Yeah, I think, like, because, I mean, the thing is, like, he's not canceled. That's the
thing. He
not.
didn't. He was supposed to be, though.
People tried.
It backfired.
But it's like, you're basically giving country fans, like, what they want.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, well, good job. Like, if they had caught
That's
him
what they're
saying, I
saying.
support gay marriage, then he probably would have got canceled by country music.
Yeah, no shit.
You know? He was like, Proud Boys are stupid. And they're like, fuck this guy.
Fuck this dude, man.
Earnhardt deserved to die. And he's like, what?
What?
No, that would have got him canceled. But the thing is, like, I think this is something I've been talking to a lot of my friends about just in general, because cancel culture is such a huge thing lately. I think it's such a topic that's been like, just, I've heard it so many times where it's like, basically there's such a huge overcorrection that we're kind of dealing with now. And there needs to be a little bit of leeway. Like, people are human, you know?
Right.
But obviously there are some things that people do that definitely deserve to get fucking canceled for.
You could even say it's like, you know, you could be in an argument with your wife and you could bring up, or your girlfriend or whatever, or anybody, you know, you could just bring up like something that you know is going to hurt them the most. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In an argument. Or you could call them, like, a lot of people hate women especially hate the C-U-N-T word.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that. So you could say that. It's almost like, you know, sometimes maybe you might get racial in an argument because you know that's going to hurt them the most. Maybe you're not racist per se, but you know if you say this to them at that moment,
yeah,
and you might be feeling it at that moment. Well, you fuck, and then you say it. You know, yeah, maybe you deserve a second chance. Maybe you're not racist, but you just knew that was going to fucking piss them off and hurt them the most at that moment that you guys were arguing. Yeah, I could see that too. You know, people say some dumb shit when they are pissed off. Mm-hmm. Some dumb shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I mean, I've never done that, but that's because I'm just super fucking awesome.
Right. No,
but, like,
I never have either.
People,
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I can see, like, a normal person with, like, a stupid head doing that, but not me.
Not me. Not me. I'm too fucking good.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
I host comedy shows. Yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Or else nobody gets an open mic in GR.
Exactly. Run this shit. No, I think, it's definitely passions run like passions can run hot and people can say things they regret. That's for sure. But like for like that Morgan dude, like it was pretty obvious from the video and stuff that that's not just like a one-off.
No.
Like it's something he did a lot, and it's like
That's what yeah.
And that's what got him. Like that's what I think. If it's his whole lifestyle, like
He popped it
his
off.
whole like partying and like doing everything he can to be stupid. It's like, dude, you're gonna get bit in the ass.
I know nothing about the dude.
Yeah, he needs to get somebody to be like, dude, fucking straight, like, just get your shit together. There was a really good article Rolling Stone did about I'm trying to remember the line exactly, but it was a country show. This guy from Rolling Stone was there, and he was Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, and Toby Keith, a couple other like amazing country musicians. And like Chris Christopherson, the dude served in Vietnam. Like I think he was a chopper pilot. Like the dude's like OG. Like this dude's badass. And Willie Nelson's just the shit. And Toby Keith shows up. He's like this new, like he's like the new country guy in the group. And this was after 9/11. And Toby Keith notoriously had these songs basically like saying like, this ain't a rag, it's a flag. Like basically like, fuck your turbans. Like Toby Keith did stuff that in hindsight extremely fucking racist. So they were backstage and Toby Keith walks by Chris Christopherson and says, hey, keep your liberal shit to a minimum tonight. And Chris Christopherson, this dude's been in Vietnam. He's like, the fuck you say to me? And like got in this like heated argument. Willie Nelson like kind of gets everyone to calm down, and then Toby Keith walks away, and then Chris Christopherson looks at this reporter. He goes, guys like him. He goes, Waylon Jennings had a saying about guys like him. They're doing to country music what pantyhose did to finger fucking. And it rings true because like this like Morgan Waylon, like they're doing the same thing. They're doing to country music what pantyhose did to finger fucking.
Right.
They're just like what are you fucking doing?
What
just
are you doing?
Make good music and call it a day.
Yeah.
It's not hard. I mean,
Yeah.
just why do you got to be such a douchebag? You're living the life.
You're
Just
cluttering
live
the whole
the life.
thing. You're cluttering the whole thing with your bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't get away from that though.
Yeah. And like
It fucks over a lot of people.
Yeah. And the thing I look at too, because I think country music pretty garbage most of the time.
For sure.
But I look at like this dude, Sturgill Simpson. He's like one of my favorite musicians in general, and he does country.
Okay.
And I remember him. They asked him,
Sturgill. Yeah,
Sturgill Simpson.
that
The dude is
definitely
phenomenal.
be
And he doesn't have like he doesn't do like any Pro Tools at all for his music. He just has. He said he's like, people. I don't use Pro Tools. I use fucking pros. That's what he does. He has like musicians that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, keep that up. That's the music I want to listen to because it's like actual, like, it's got actual feeling to it,
Right.
At least, I mean, I'm not trying to shit on people that use Pro Tools because, I mean, fucking, I'm sure a lot of people, but like, especially with country music, like, if it's country music, it's an acoustic guitar, a drum, and a bass. Like, you don't need Pro Tools. When you start adding a hip hop beat behind it, you're not doing country anymore.
Yeah, no.
You're doing pop country, and that shit sucks.
No. Well, there's some of it that seems kind of good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, for you.
Yeah. I guess that would be my
That's your guilty pleasure song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like a pop country.
Yeah.
A good one.
Which
pop
one?
Country.
Like, do you have one in mind?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I like the concept
Yeah.
because, I mean, yeah, you can get some real shit ones. You got to have the right artist. Like, kind of like that dude we're talking about where he could, like, kind of go into, like, a flow.
Mm-hmm.
He could still sound like he's kind of country, but he has a flow.
Yeah.
That gets you in that pop/rap,
No, I
don't
get
know.
that.
I don't know. It's a way to draw people into the more country, too.
No, he clearly is making tons of money by doing it. And
Hell yeah.
obviously trying to get canceled didn't hurt him one bit.
Yeah.
So, like, this dude's going to be fine. It's
This
not
dude
like...
is.
And
yeah.
it's...
His main base,
Yeah, I mean, there's, like, no such thing as bad press.
No.
So, he'll be doing all right.
No, well, yeah. To a point for bad press.
I mean, he already got Saturday Night Live. What else are you going to do?
I'll get accused of rape and
Yeah.
then be fucked.
That'll do it for him.
That'll do it for anybody.
Yeah.
You get accused of that, like, you're fucked.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Even if it like comes out as like not true, like your career's still like been tanked.
I don't know. If it comes out to be not true, then you still have that like black mark on your legacy, but
You have
you
the
can at least
black
come
mark.
back.
You can come back, I guess, but
That's like
imagine
right
all
now,
that money you lost, and like
yeah.
during that time, like you're fighting whatever, and holy shit.
It's actually very interesting because right now, Chris D'Elia is a really famous comedian,
okay.
and he got canceled about a year ago because he was texting.
Oh yeah, Chris. Oh yeah.
He was sending messages to
Yeah, dude, that guy was fucking hilarious.
well, he got in trouble because he was like texting girls
Dick
that
pics
turned out to
and
be
shit,
underage.
right?
No, he wasn't saying dick pics.
No.
That's the thing. Like it got really ramped up because he was just texting girls. Some of them were underage. He didn't know it until they told him, and then once they told him, he was like, "All right, I'm not interested in doing that." So, but he would just constantly. He just put a video out this past week, explaining. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a sex addict. I love having sex. I became a comedian. I became a good comedian. I became a famous comedian. I started having sex every time I go to a new city. I would check my DMs. There'd be hundreds of messages. I can just go through until I found one that would agree to meet up with me. And I would do it." He's like, some emails came out, and guess what? There are a lot more emails because I did this a lot, and I never had sex with anybody. Like, I always did it consensually and never illegally. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And it's like this dude's getting canceled because the way I look at it, I mean, this is probably the dickhead way to look at it, but like these emails got leaked of these underage girls, and it's like, all right, and they like release the full emails, and it's like, oh, he shot you down, okay, so what did he was a creep, he cheated on his wife, and he was like an asshole, but he didn't rape anyone.
Right.
I mean, he was being a piece of shit. I'll give him that. If you want to cancel him for being a piece of shit, okay. But don't be calling him a fucking pedophile and stuff.
Right.
I mean, granted, he played a pedophile on 2 TV shows, so it made it a little easy.
Right.
But still.
Yeah, that was the comparison they kept making to like that You show or whatever. And all
yeah, it was on You and Workaholics. He played pedophiles.
Yeah.
So it's like... I maybe there's more to it than is like in the press and everything, but it's like, to me, it's.
See, I didn't know that part of it. Yeah,
it's just kind of shitty. Like this dude, like I
was just waiting for it to finally come out. Like,
I mean, if more comes out, that's like, yeah, he actually did have sex with a 17, 16-year-old. I'd be like, oh yeah, fuck him all the way.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm kind of like, all right, I mean, I still think he's a piece of shit. But he's not like, he doesn't deserve to have his life ripped away if like, from the facts that I've seen. I mean, I'm not gonna.
But at this point too, like if you don't know somebody that's done that in your own goddamn life, like friends or whatever, and it's like maybe you're still friends with them. I don't know. It's like, how you gonna ruin his fucking career over it? We all know somebody that's done it and probably still involved in your life somehow. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know anyone that's like has sex with a minor.
No, not a minor. No, I'm saying cheated on their significant other.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, I know plenty of pieces of shits.
Yeah, no, not minor. No.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, we all know.
We all know pedophiles.
No, okay, yeah, definitely clarify
we're all
that.
still friends with them too.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're all still friends. No, but somebody that may have cheated on somebody else that they were with.
Yeah.
Whether it's girlfriend or wife or whatever. You know, you probably still friends with them, but yeah, but you can't ruin his fucking career over it.
Yeah.
Especially when the full email and all that. Yeah, that's...
When all the evidence comes out.
I always thought that dude was hilarious. Like, he had his fucking own kind of comedy.
To do with selling out theaters. Of course he was hilarious.
Yeah.
And what pissed me off is, like, when it came out that, like, this happened, everyone jumped on, like, oh, he was never fucking funny anyway, and, like, fuck him. Like,
everybody always jumps on that train.
It's like, he was funny. And
I started watching like the clips that he was doing on like his like podcast or whatever he was doing. Or he
Congratulations is what it was called.
Yeah, or like was that all he was doing, or was he doing like video clips of shit too?
Well, he did like a video podcast, full podcast, but he would be
my
on
buddy
other
just was
podcasts.
showing me shit that he was doing, and the stuff he would say was
He's
just fucking hilarious.
He is funny. Like
I didn't even watch stand up for a while. I was just watching those, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, okay, here's a stand up.
Yeah.
You know. Like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, gone. I was like, what?
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck.
I mean, all I know is like the dude, yeah, like
But how does he recover again? So how does he recover from all this?
He's gonna have to just.
He's
slowly
not,
start
because I just
performing.
read an article the other day about how they're comparing him to the uke. That's why I referenced that, the uke thing. And
Oh yeah.
And like they picked a perfect character.
Yeah.
Because he fell
That's
right in
just
line with
such
it.
easy-
And I
'cause
was
they
like,
tried-
really? Like,
They tried that to Aziz Ansari too. Like some lady, this woman went on a date with Aziz Ansari, and they were hooking up, and like, I think I'm probably butchering the story, but like she was giving him head, and then she didn't want to anymore. It was basically just like a bad date, and she wrote her whole Me Too story about how it was a bad. She basically was calling him a rapist after she agreed. She was sucking his dick on her own accord, and she's like, "Ah, he's a rapist now." She just decided she didn't want to do it anymore.
because she didn't want to.
And it's like, what are you fucking doing? You're taking this movement that is a good movement. It's like people need, like, victims and shit. Like, you need to. This needs to be addressed and spoken up. I mean, people,
Right.
these fucking pedophiles and like these fucking people using their authority to like rape women. Fucking get rid of them.
Yeah.
But like you're discrediting it by doing this bullshit. You had a bad date.
Yeah.
That's it. And like luckily that's what it ended up being. Like that's how it worked for him, was people were like,
ended up working out for him.
yeah.
But
so it's still like
it's
he has
people
that
like
on
that.
his record that people probably didn't hear the second part of that story, and they're like,
No.
They hear Aziz and like, oh, that fucking rapist.
But that's the thing where it's like you don't hear the second part of that,
Yeah.
and you don't get the full story, and it's just how do you distinguish every story, and it's then you have the movements and all that, and it's just like, oh, like where do you go from there?
Yeah. And honestly, even for me, I'm like a little uncomfortable talking about it because it's like it's not my place, because I like
You're a straight white man.
I'm a straight white guy, and like I was like I was sexually assaulted one time, and it wasn't even like I would never try to compare what happened to me to somebody that was like raped. Like I just had some fucking drunk lesbian come up to me at a party and like try grabbing my dick.
Yeah.
And I was like, that, I mean, granted, that made me uncomfortable as fuck. And like, I didn't want to be around them at all anymore. But I'm not going to go out and be like, I was fucking, like, I'm not going to compare that to somebody that had like a real thing happen. You know? I mean, I still got fucked up a little bit because of it, but it's like, I'm not by any means going to compare that.
Right. You're not going to compare it, but it's, you ran into that though in your life.
Yeah.
And, even myself, like, when I was younger, we were all in a pool and we had a family friend that my mom and dad, they had a friend and they had a kid that was a little bit older than us. He was in the pool with us. And then he wanted us to, he said it would be funny if we would swim with our swimming trunks down. So our butts would be floating in the water. And I remember we did it. And then we told my mom later, and fucking she was pissed.
Yeah.
Again, there was no touching or anything, but
Yeah.
how far that could have escalated if it would have kept going.
Yeah.
That's the first step. They groom you, and it's so fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's gross, man. How much that could be even around, like me and you sitting here, I would have never guessed that we both would have had some sort of like run-in like that.
Yeah.
It's not, again, can't compare.
No.
You can't compare.
And it's like,
But it's out there.
yeah. And it happens just
Gross.
It can just happen anywhere.
Fuck,
And
man,
honestly,
anywhere.
Yeah, and like honestly, the girl that did that shit to me, I mean, she was drunk and probably just didn't realize what she was doing, and it is what it is. She probably doesn't even like realize what she did, and it just sucked. But I mean, and like as a guy, I'm supposed to be like, a girl touched my dick, awesome.
Oh yeah.
But when you're in a party full of people you don't know, and like some girl's just doing that to you, like making fun of it, it's like, go fuck yourself all the way.
Yeah. All the
And
way.
can you imagine if I just uppercut her when she did that?
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Bam. Flawless victory.
But I mean, I don't need to see a therapist for it or anything. It's just like,
No.
just sucked.
No. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Therapy's expensive. Luckily, I have a friend that's a therapist, so I bounce a lot of shit off of her, and she just helps me out.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I wish therapy was far more affordable.
So next time you go, will you ask her this question?
Yeah, right. Text me your questions and be like, "Hey, I'm dealing with this."
You go to therapy through somebody else.
Yeah.
She records the whole session. Here you go.
God, I can't think of the term for it, but yeah. God damn it.
What? A term for it.
It's like when you have somebody do something for you.
Oh. My bitch.
It's like a Robin. I think it was Bruce Willis made a movie about it. Like you live vicariously through somebody else's body.
Huh. Well,
People have pregnancies by that. They do a person will have the baby for them.
Oh, surrogate.
Surrogate, yeah.
Surrogate.
I'll be your surrogate therapist.
Hell yeah. Oh my god.
We just have one guy is a surrogate for 7 people. He goes to his therapist and
whoa.
you fuck. You have a lot of problems.
A whole lot. Let's get through this.
Yeah.
One at a time. And then he's like, shit, I'm gonna have to go see multiple therapists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see at least 7 of them.
Yeah, for each problem. So you just go to therapy all day?
That's your full-time job, being a
7
surrogate.
hours of therapy? Holy shit, man. Imagine an easy-ass job. You lay on a couch for 7 hours.
Yeah, you just gotta, you get in a character of one of your friends.
If you could really do it.
Yeah.
Like you're one of those that you could get into character.
That'd be funny.
Holy shit. What a job.
That would be cool.
Oh, my God.
Are you too busy to go to therapy?
You want another?
I got you. No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If you're too busy for therapy, just tell me your shit. I'll figure it out for you. Your surrogate therapist. Yeah.
Dude, that would be...
Therapy is very time consuming. Just tell me what's up.
How many other surrogates could you have? You got surrogate moms. Was there other surrogates? Circuits.
I mean, you got a surrogate.
Surrogate. So we just say, is it surrogate or surrogate?
Yeah, I think it's surrogate because you have surrogacy.
Surrogacy?
I
The
think.
Surrogacy Awards?
Yeah.
The Surrogacy Awards? Is that a thing?
Maybe.
They should make it one. But they need more categories. So
Yeah.
what other surrogates could you have?
Surrogate teacher, but that's just a substitute teacher. We just got
just rename it.
surrogate.
We could just rename it, but then they'd fucking take home the gold every time. You can't
I don't
just
think so.
Teachers. No, yeah, well, fucking making a baby is fucking
That's
hard.
really tough. Yeah, I can't do it, but I could definitely substitute for a class.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think surrogate mothers would win every year.
Yeah, they would win. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah,
I
they
mean,
would
if
totally
you
win.
got
what other surrogate could you get in? Could you get in there though, besides teachers?
Ugh.
Surrogate. Pets.
Surrogate pets?
Yeah. Why not?
How would that work?
You have dogs, surrogate dogs.
But
Because you got one dog that can't get pregnant, so you can give.
so a surrogate dog mom? That's just
Yeah.
a breeder.
I don't.
That's the thing. already.
Breeders.
Breeders are assholes, though.
So maybe they won't win, but it's another category.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta have another categories.
I mean, so you're gonna have
award show.
surrogate therapy, surrogate mothers, surrogate teachers. I mean, you can have surrogate anything, honestly. Surrogate comedians, you just have
Surrogate comedians.
Okay, hear me out. So here's what you do. This is basically that Bruce Willis movie. You just have a little earpiece in them, and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna go do an open mic in Wyoming. I live in Grand Rapids, so I'm just talking into a microphone.
Okay.
I have Google glasses on, and I'm just all right, tell this joke.
All right, tell this joke.
Say, how we doing tonight?
All right, how we doing tonight?
All right, wait for them to stop clapping. Are they stopped yet? All right, yeah, they're cool. All right, so now say, what's up, fuckers?
What's up, fuckers?
I'm gonna fuck you with humor.
Fuck you with
See,
humor.
surrogacy comedy is easy. I'm gonna do a show like that. I'm gonna do a surrogate comedy show.
Dude,
That'd be cool.
get the comedians. You draw from a hat.
Yeah, and you have to do a surrogate.
Who's gonna be your surrogate in your earpiece?
Yeah.
And you don't know.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna apologize for that.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's good. That is too good.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's going to be a really good show. The Surrogate show.
The Surrogate show.
Surrogate up.
Surrogate Awards.
Yep.
Yes.
You could have like surrogate.
How do we even top that now?
Okay, I got it. This one's a little more like a surrogate. Did I just kick you?
It's like, what is
Dude,
that?
I was kicking on the table. Like, dude, pay attention.
Hey, wake up.
Dude, you're falling asleep during my surrogate thing. So you can have like, say God forbid, your wife dies. I need a surrogate wife. So you're basically just hiring a hooker now. You're gonna be my surrogate wife.
Yeah.
So you're just like, you're gonna do the dishes. You're gonna pick what we watch because she would never let me pick. And we're gonna have sex, but you gotta act like you don't like it. Like, act like you're doing me a favor. She's like,
To remind me of what it was like before.
Exactly. You're just having a surrogate. Wear this sundress that she was. She never wore sundresses. Wear this Christmas sweater.
Dude, you remember that fucking show where they would like switch wives? Wife swap.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
wife swap. Yeah.
Holy shit! What a dumbass idea.
That was a great idea. There were some amazing fucking moments in that show. Remember the God Warrior?
God Warrior?
There was some woman, she was like super God Warrior, and she was like, she went to this like, she was like super religious, and she went to this atheist family, and she was like, "You're all going to hell." And then she's like, "I'm a God Warrior."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the one kid though that was like, "I like chicken nuggets." Or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
and he was like, I can't take it no more.
can't take it no
I'm
more.
moving out
I'm moving
until
out."
she gets her shit right." And he's like, he goes to the because the mom like, all right, fuck that lady, because she shows up, she's going through the fridge, she's like, "You guys can't have this." She's pulling out all the bacon and shit. She's like, "You can't have it." She's putting it in a tub.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, this is not what I signed up for. This kid, like, that kid was definitely, that kid says the N-word now. I guarantee it. There's no way he doesn't. No kid with that accent doesn't.
No. Dude,
But,
I
yeah.
don't take it no more.
That was just made for TV. There's no, like, the audacity to show up to someone else's house.
Well,
and be
yeah,
like,
that wasn't just like something like this would be a sweet show. Now that is made for TV.
yeah. You're supposed to, the point of that show is to go and experience different cultures, not change the family. It's to learn from the family. I think.
Yes, I guess that was the intent.
But she was like, "Hey, I'm better. I'm smarter than you."
But then producers and shit got involved,
they're
and
like,
they're
"Hey."
like, yo, great idea, but this is gonna make it better.
Hey, you're super fucking fit. You see that fat fucking kid over there? Take all of his snack packs away. It's gonna be hilarious. He's gonna try to run away, but guess what? He can't run far.
Yeah, she's like, probably like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
you
she's
know?
like, "Have you had bacon? It's really fucking great." Like, no, throw it out. Throw it out. Get rid of it.
You listen to us now.
Yeah. You're producers, you contestant.
They're getting paid and shit for it. You know they're getting paid.
Oh yeah, no. There's the only reason they would do that show is you get paid.
Remember the Extreme Makeover when it first started?
Oh yeah,
when it was just about the people.
Yeah.
Just extreme makeover.
Hey, we're gonna make you
shit.
look less ugly. Turns out if you take a shower, you look better.
Some people really need to learn how to fucking just take a shower.
Yeah.
On the daily. Some people just, I understand like there's like some philosophy, you know, like not washing your hair every day or whatever makes it healthy.
Like, oh yeah, no, it's
you know
a hassle
that.
to wash your hair every day.
You think so?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why?
I mean, like my girlfriend, she doesn't wash her hair every day because like it takes a long time for long hair to dry.
Well, her, but what about you?
I mean, I wash my hair like every other day. I mean, because it's easy for me. I just literally put my head under the faucet and it's washed.
Do you take a shower once a day or twice a day?
If I'm hungover, I'll take like 3 or 4 a day.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hungover showers are the best showers. Those are the kind where you just think about life.
Oh, you just lay there and regret.
You're like, oh,
at
I wish I
first.
had a chair in here. Like, I wish I had a waterproof folding chair.
Dude. Sometimes, but sometimes you just got to do the whole kneel in it and just let it fall on you.
Just sit down. Like, I should be taking a bath right now. But baths are just gross.
No bath. I need the water like pouring on me.
Yeah, I need to feel
like,
touch.
hitting me.
I need the warming touch of a shower.
The shower, it's like
Bath is an
holding
awkward
you.
hug.
Yeah, it is. I was never a fan of baths at all.
No.
Baths?
Bath salts, smoke the fuck out of them, honestly. I haven't been a fan of baths since I actually shit in one. Actually, I did it. My sister did. I was really little. I was like 30. No, I'll take a shower.
Do you really have a memory of that?
What? No, I have a VHS tape of it.
So it's like that program memory.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we were like really little, and we were
Really?
taking a bath, and
There's poop in there. Oh, man,
my
that's
sister
so
shit
great.
the shower,
That's so
and I was trying to crawl out of the wall like Spider-Man. Just this look on my face
How
of
old
just
were you?
dread. I had to
you
be like
think?
3.
Three.
Like
yeah.
that, like
Yeah.
young enough when like you take baths.
Yeah,
with
when
your
you take
siblings,
baths. Yeah.
and your
No, I'm
parents are
just-
still like recording
Because
it.
my kids are all that age, and I see that. I can see that happening. It hasn't happened yet. Where
Yeah.
one of them pooped. Well, the littlest one pooped in there. The older one.
I shit in the shower like 2-3 weeks ago
What?
on the accident.
Oh my god!
I was just taking a shower and I was like, I gotta fart, and I was like, I went to fart, and then I was like, oh, that's a little bit of poopy. I was like, oh no.
It's a little bit of poopy.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then I just kind of like, and it was like wasn't going down. So like, I tried to, so I peed it out, so like,
Peed it
because
out.
it like went to like like how your shower
Yeah.
like kind of pools in that little area, and then it drains. The poopy was like in the area that the shower wasn't hitting,
Yeah.
and like it was
You're
like,
like
so I had to pressure wash it off with some piss,
with some piss.
piss
definitely.
her off,
Piss her
piss her
off.
wash it off. But no, I'll take a shower like 2-3 a week. I don't shower every day.
No.
No,
No.
I
Dries your skin out.
yeah,
Winter.
yeah.
Winter.
Like if I'm doing
Don't dry
like,
your skin out in the winter.
yeah, no,
I
I
can
have
see
the
the
dry
I can see
skin.
the argument with that.
Yeah. My thing
Anybody.
is like I mean, for one, like I don't want to. Like, like if I go rock climbing, if I go to the gym and I'm like work up a sweat, yeah, I'll go take a shower. But or if it's like like on Wednesdays before the show I run, I'll take a shower just to like get those shower thoughts going.
The shower
Like,
thoughts.
'cause, yeah, I like to write in the shower, so I'll just like that's my writing time.
Okay, that's your writing time.
Yeah. And then like on the weekends, I'll shower like before my girlfriend comes over,
Well, of course.
just because I don't want to smell bad.
No, you don't want to smell bad.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
I wish she would shower more.
Hey. Is that something you ever brought up before?
No, I'm just saying that because I know she'll
Say it
listen
now.
to this,
Say it now.
and then she'll be like,
She'll be like,
should
"Oh,
I
yeah,
shower
should I
more? And
shower
I'll be like,
more?"
yeah, you need to shower
She'll
more.
be like, no, there's just be like prototypical, like, I don't think you can smell yourself.
How can?
I
Are
don't
you sure you
know.
don't have COVID? Because you can smell yourself.
Maybe some I
No,
don't
my-
know if some people can. I don't know if some people can.
No, my girlfriend showers plenty. I'm just fucking her.
Yeah, no, I know.
I don't want her to be sad because she's the
No, I
nicest
know.
person in the world.
No, I mean, come on. Nobody in their right mind is going to say that about their girlfriend and be like truthful about it.
Look, hopefully,
Unless you don't want to get laid for
hopefully
a
she
while.
doesn't watch the video and see me wink at you when I said I was just joking.
No, but like some people, you're just like, do you fucking smell yourself?
Yeah.
Because holy fucking shit.
No, they
do.
just don't, or they're just so used to it.
Dude,
It's bad.
so I fucking, you ever been like placed with like those people like at work and you got to be around them
Yeah.
all day?
Yeah, it sucks.
It's worse.
Yep.
It's the worst. I can't stand it.
No, it's bad. Like, yeah, some people just
That's why I'm glad that's why I'm only the biggest perk about my job being a janitor at a factory is that I'm by myself
Mm-hmm.
and I don't got to deal with anybody.
Hell yeah.
My boss leaves me alone. I can just put the one earbud in. I can listen to podcasts and music and shit all day.
There you go.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm good. Unless I'm on the factory floor, I gotta have the fucking earplugs. But I don't gotta deal with that anybody that stinks, unless they're like in the break room or something when I'm cleaning.
Yeah.
But
No, that's
dude, it sucks.
Some people just don't
I've had
know
it in
it.
the past, and it's like, dude, and it's hard to bring up.
yeah. No, it definitely because like actually like one of my ex-girlfriends, I would go to her house, and she didn't smell bad necessarily, but her house just stung your eyes when you'd walk in. It was just it smelled so bad. I was like, it would just sting your eyes. Just as soon as you walked in, you're like, fuck, what is
Right.
what is dead or what is moldy in here because it is bad.
Right.
Like I don't think I don't keep my house the cleanest. I mean I clean like stuff on the regular,
Right.
but it's not like tidy.
Yeah.
But it's like that house smells so bad. Like when you go to someone's house, you're like, fuck,
man.
it smells like my grandma's.
Yeah, like the worst smell is like mothballs.
Yeah.
You know what that smell is? And you can smell it as soon as you like somebody walks by you or you walk.
Yeah.
And that shit will like linger if you're at the grocery store. Like there could be a couple aisles over and you'll smell it still in that one aisle. So I swear to God.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like that, what is it? Like why was that smell like so widely common?
Mm-hmm.
Like what is it with the mothball smell?
Yeah.
And I say mothball, not even like saying that knowledge, like I know. That's just what I've been told. Like, oh, it smells like mothballs.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard that term before.
I mean, I've heard the term mothballs, but I never.
So you don't know what scent I'm actually talking about then?
I think I do. I think that's.
It's the old people smell. It's that weird, just like.
It smells like pre-death.
Pre-death.
Yeah.
Like it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost here.
It's like you can't see dead people, but you can smell them. It's the sixth sense you actually have, but you didn't know.
Yeah. That's like my wife's job as a CNA and stuff. You know, she can't like tell me everything, but like she'll just, you know, like you can see it sometimes. She'll be like, you can see it's coming. And it's like, that's just gotta be so weird.
Yeah.
You know? Like you can just see like it's death.
I used to have a
It's
joke
coming.
about the sixth sense and how it would suck if you had it and you went to a movie and there were a bunch of dead people talking the whole time. Like, I'm just trying to fucking watch Avengers, dude.
Fucking watch
I'm
this
just trying to
shit.
watch this. And you're like, I don't care about like how you fucking got killed. Like, can you just go away? Honestly, like,
Please.
just go find someone else that can hear you. Like, I just missed what he said. Like,
Damn
are you
it.
fucking happy now?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and you didn't even pay for the popcorn. Like, did you pay for a ticket? This is
Yeah.
assigned seating.
Yeah, come on. What the fuck?
Okay, I get it. You died here. Whatever. Like, it's what. You seen this before? Whatever. Don't spoil it. You fucking spoiled it for me, dude.
You know how fucking popular that would be if there was like a theater around that somebody did die in the theater?
I mean, there's definitely a couple.
Like where?
Aurora,
Colorado?
Colorado.
No, I mean like well, okay. Colorado. Is there any around here though?
No, not that I know of. There's a car wash.
So
died in.
this one in Colorado though, is it like a popular? It's still like operating. This
I don't know
person's
if it's
died
still
in it?
operating.
Oh.
No, a lot of people died in it. There was a mass shooting at it.
So you're talking about the? Are you talking about the one,
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
One? Yeah. And then just to like have like all these people that just want to go, like paranormal investigators and stuff like that.
It's creepy. Like I just watched this terrible docuseries on Netflix, The Cecil Hotel.
Yeah.
That I thought it sucked. It was
I haven't seen
so
it yet,
shitty.
but I've seen the advertisements.
It was 5 episodes too long. It could have been 1 episode. It just been like, hey, it took a half hour. This girl went to a hotel. She was kind of crazy. She pissed off her roommates, got moved out, and then got nuts and went and drowned in a tank.
Was it the one with Zach Bagans?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
Who's?
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Zach Bagans. It's the guy from Ghost Adventures.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
No.
I think. Oh. Okay.
Who knows? But it was just terrible. It was like just so dumb because like the Cecil Hotel is a notorious hotel in LA. It's like in Skid Row.
Okay.
Like it is basically 3 floors of a hotel, and then the rest of it is all like low income, like rent by the week housing. So like Richard Ramirez stayed there. Like,
have you been to
serial killers?
California?
Yeah, I spent.
Have
Like,
you seen Skid Row in person?
I drove
through it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was only there for like 36 hours, and it was like it's all blur.
Right.
Yeah, I literally just drove there to surprise a friend, or I didn't drive. I flew there to surprise a friend, and then like flew home like within like a day.
You're right. You just did it.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing this.
I didn't even get to go to the Comedy Store, which I was like, what I wanted to do. I just went to the beach because like my friend was moving out of country, and I was like,
Gotta do
let's
it.
go hang out. So
Dude. Still though, it's cool.
yeah, no, it was cool.
I've never been, so I mean it's still cool.
It's a dirty fucking city.
Oh, is it?
I like, oh yeah, it's like I was only there for like 36 hours, but I was like, I can't wait to leave.
Really?
Yeah, that's why
That bad?
comedy's leaving there.
Yeah. Oh, well,
mean, well,
everything.
mainly
When
'cause
was it that you went?
2017?
2017?
No, 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. It was right after I started doing comedy, actually.
Well, comedies, everything's just moving out of there now because of the COVID shit.
Well, because COVID and like the taxing and
the
like the
taxes.
fucking mayor of LA is like just a fucking moron.
They're
There's
all
so many
morons
stupid.
over there.
They have such like I think some of the like when COVID guidelines were put into place, I respected them for the most part. Like the like having lower occupancy at bars and stuff.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like having
They were like one of the first to lock
Yeah.
down.
and like wearing masks and everywhere, 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're doing like you couldn't even have outdoor dining
I know.
and shit. But like there was like one lady, her restaurant was going out of business because she couldn't have any dining whatsoever. Yet in the parking lot, a fucking movie studio had a catering tent set up for their goddamn like extras and shit. It's like,
know.
and the lady's crying, saying, "How come it's okay for them to have this, yet I can't do 6 chairs outside?" Like
It's ridiculous.
It's dumb. And like everybody's just saying like, "Fuck it, we're going to Austin."
Yeah.
And because it's more beneficial. It's like they can.
Well, that's where
make
Rogan
money.
went too.
Yeah, and Chappelle got COVID
Chappelle.
like, right away.
I know. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, but it's like who knows what happens. It's because I mean I think Rogan's fine, but like I don't think he's like the god that everyone builds him up to be. Honestly,
No, you don't think so?
I don't think he's that funny.
No.
I mean
I
I
don't-
saw him twice and I was just like
When
it's hard to work in comics.
when I for Joe Rogan for me was when I obviously my first memory was like Fear Factor.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like Fear Factor, and then I knew he was involved with the UFC, and then the podcast, and then comedy was last, actually.
Okay.
For me with Joe Rogan. So I was like, I didn't know he fucking did stand up and shit and all that.
Yeah.
When I got into like the Joe Rogan podcast stuff was when everybody was like giving him shit.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was like, there was like a point in time everyone was like kind of like making fun of him and stuff, like making
he's
all the
definitely,
memes. It's very memeable, making all these memes, making fun of him. And I was like, really? I was like, well, what is this? Like, let me check it out. And then that's how I kind of got involved in like listening to that. And then I seen that he did comedy and shit. And when then me and my wife went and seen him at Fox Theater. in
Really?
Detroit.
I was probably there.
Really?
I went. Yeah, it was like 2019. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I was
we
way
went.
up in the nosebleeds.
Were you? We
Yep.
were way down.
Oh, nice.
We were like 7 rows away. And what did you think of that show?
So because I had seen him earlier on that tour
Oh, you
in
did?
Chicago. Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought he got buried by Andrew Santino. Because
Okay.
Andrew Santino opened for him both places.
All
And I
right.
thought Santino was phenomenal.
Okay.
And then Joe Rogan, like his material was fine, but he was doing bits off of his first album. Like he was like doing like basically reworking bits from his first album. And I was like, dude, you're fucking Joe Rogan. You have all the time in the world to just do podcasts and perform. And this is what you're coming up with. And it's like he's so checked out of like everyday life that it's like I couldn't relate to it.
So you couldn't relate to it.
Like and part of me just being a comedian too, I'm like I look at jokes and I try to dissect them, and
Right.
they just didn't seem that good to me.
Okay.
But that was just me. And
I
then,
mean,
like,
yeah, I could see it.
a couple of like my buddy that I went with to Chicago kind of had the same feeling as well. He was like, yeah, this wasn't the best.
Well, yeah, to me, but see, I think now, it's probably like when he came out and said how many people are here, brought their wives here because of the podcast or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And everybody, kind of roars and you hear that big roar. I think that's a lot of new people.
Yeah.
People like me that never even would have known that he was working that out from that first album.
No,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. I'm hearing all this shit from the first time. And it's like, why not?
Yeah, no,
To me,
I mean
like,
that's
yeah. I
he's
mean, you're
doing
gonna
his
have your
thing.
select you guys out there that's like, fuck, man. You're reusing shit. I already
Yeah.
know this, but that's like me as a musician when I go to a show or a local show, and I'm like, I can dissect your shit because I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing because you're, a comedian. You're like, I fucking know you,
Yeah.
dude. I've watched your shit. I study you. I study everybody. You
Yeah.
know.
Or if I can like
So-
see the punchline coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
come on, dude.
Yeah.
But I
It's
mean, he's
gotta
Joe
suck.
Rogan. The dude obviously like he's packs out Fox Theater.
Yeah, he's going to for a long time too, as long as he wants to keep doing
Yeah,
it.
but
He keeps talking about building his own comedy shit down there.
he's starting a club in Austin.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Building.
he's going to build an empire there.
Hell yeah, he is.
But I mean, I think there's so many better comedians touring right now that just.
So what
don't.
is? So it seems like you just don't like him at all.
No,
That's
I mean,
I don't know. I think you just don't like him.
I
think you think he's just like got too big.
I don't know.
You think
It's
like
hard to say.
you would rather have somebody else building the empire down there than Joe.
No, I think it's cool with him building the empire because somebody needs to. Because he basically he did.
He's got the fucking money too now.
He's got the money. He's got all the money in the world. Yeah. But he also he did do that for the Comedy Store. I guess he brought comedy. He made comedy popular in L.A. again by
I don't think the guy has any ill intent.
No, not at all. I just think
he just was like, you know what? I am so busy with this shit, and I have so many more new fans. I can use some of this.
He's basically
shit.
Rocky when he's going to fight fucking Clubber Lang the first time. He's just he's paid his dues. He's done his shit. So he's just kind of in easygoing mode.
But he's paid his dues less than say Chris Rock or these other famous comedians that you would say paid their dues along the comedian route.
Yeah.
He definitely did early on. He talks about it a lot about all of his, open mic spots and stuff that he did along the way because it was just comedians stuff at first, for him.
No, yeah.
But I would say probably significantly less than, your other more famous comedians. That's all they've ever done.
Yeah.
Because his podcast obviously is now just
Well, if it
helping
wasn't
out.
for UFC, I don't think he'd have
Or UFC.
near the following that he has.
Right.
But I mean, he's fucking Joe Rogan. The dude's he's definitely
true.
On the he's one of the leaders of comedy. But I just don't. I like him as
I don't even consider him a leader of comedy.
Exactly, that's the thing.
I don't consider him a leader of comedy. I consider him a leader of kind of a culture-ish more.
By leader of comedy, I mean without Joe Rogan, I wouldn't have been introduced to a lot of other comedians.
That is very true. That is very true.
Yeah, I would have heard of Tom Segura or Bert Kreischer, any of these other dudes,
none of these
Joey
comedians.
Diaz,
Joey Diaz, dude. I listen to his podcast now too. That dude gives me one of those things. I just like listening to him. Once he does, he gets past the funny phase and he's just talking to you.
He goes into it when he
he's just talking
leans
to you.
forward and yeah.
And then he starts really talking to you.
Shit that you're oh, should you be saying
Have you ever
this?
listened to his
Oh,
podcast? Yeah. And his new one that he's got, because it's not church no more, it's The Joint.
No, I haven't heard
now.
that one.
Yeah, it's early on, it's he's basically probably doing the same thing. Because I didn't listen to a lot of the church. I'd listen to more of this one. But yeah, it's just I like listening to it. It's just nice to listen to. Yeah, maybe the story isn't always 100% relatable.
Yeah.
But you can still gain something out of it.
Yeah.
He's trying to teach you something.
No, yeah,
But yeah, so many comedians that I would have never known.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. But I still don't consider him a leader of comedy.
No, he's more of just one of the I guess founding. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Not he's not a founding father of comedy, but this generation of comedy. He's one of the leaders in it, I think. Without Joe Rogan, you wouldn't have this era of comedy that we have because he is a heavy hitter.
He's ushering in a new era, I guess.
And he's
he's the leader of that.
Yeah, and he's bringing fans to comedy that necessarily wouldn't have been comedy fans.
But Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He is a leader of comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Much more over Joe Rogan.
Joe
Rogan just brings this comedy and these other comedians that he's really clung to, and they're getting popular.
Yeah.
And then his podcast following.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Rogan, he just has the platform that is able to just blow anybody up. If anyone goes on Rogan's podcast, they're getting notoriety immediately. So
if you got contacted by him, you're like, fuck.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I could never hate the dude. Sometimes though you'll be listening to one of his podcasts or something, and you'll be like, dude, just shut up. People say sometimes, just shut up, let the other guy talk. Especially if it's really something I'm interested in, space, or and all that, and science stuff. It's oh, just let the guy talk.
See, that's what
just
did it for me.
Talk.
Because he had Alex Honnold on twice, which is that rock climber that climbs without a rope, and I know a lot about rock climbing. I know
Right.
so fucking much. And then I hear like Alex Honnold talking about it, and then I hear Joe Rogan like chiming in with his 2 cents. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Like it's like how much other stuff that he brings up is he just like talking out of his ass. I'm like,
Right.
so it got to the point for me where I was like, all right, his podcast is good, it's entertaining, but it got so long-winded and like so almost like conspiracy theory-ish, and like just like I'm not learning anything anymore. And like it can be funny sometimes, like depending on the guest, but
Yeah. Well, that's the beautiful thing about podcasts too, is that you can, it's not like you can just pick and choose. We can like the guest that's coming on, you can just be like, I'm not that interested in hearing from a rock climber, or a skateboarder, or
this guy's big in archery,
like the MMA shows. Sometimes I'll skip those. Like I'm not like I like MMA. I like it when they talk about it sometimes, and short-winded stuff. He had a wrestler on, like a guy that's just in wrestling, so I was interested to hear about that. But it's like, I'll skip that. But that's the cool thing about the podcast and stuff, is you can just, I won't listen to this one. I'll move on to a different one.
Plus, I just don't want to download Spotify.
No, you're not Spotify.
No, I just have everything on Apple.
Anti-Spotify, or you just have
not anti-Spotify? I just have like Apple for my podcast, and I have Amazon for my music.
Right.
And it's like, there's so many other podcasts out too that I just love so much more.
So at your open mic that you do they have like lights and stuff there, or do you supply all the lighting and stuff too?
Oh, it's just a bar. Like, I mean, they have like lights.
Like like lighting for like, do they play music there?
No, it's just like it's just a restaurant basically. It's more of a restaurant than a bar, honestly.
So do you bring like lighting and stuff?
No, we just turn the lights down, and like there's like a light. Like they just
like
have
a spotlight?
the light on over there.
Oh, just the light.
It's
on.
it's just basically a guy standing at the end of the restaurant talking in a microphone.
Just a couple of these lights, man.
I thought about it.
Do it.
Well,
do it. Don't think about it.
How much are they?
You can get a pack of 4 of these for like $75.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get some. I might bring. I have a ring light I was thinking about just setting up, but
no, grab a pack of these. And then you get a $15 pack of like DMX cords. Hook them up so that you can operate them all at the same time.
Do they light like?
Put them on.
Do they work as like spotlights? Are they pretty bright?
Yeah, they're pretty bright.
Okay.
I could turn this off. It's the red lighting, and without having some sort of backlight, the camera footage will suck. It'll suffer from it. But yeah, you could totally. You can get 4 of these. You just get 2 on each side.
Oh, solid.
2 on each side. Bam.
I'll look into that. Because I was looking for like some kind of spotlight thing to have, even for my house show.
Even for the house show,
because I just
have
you can
like, use them at your house.
Yeah, because I just bought like table lamp spotlights. He's like fucking, and I just drilled them into the ceiling.
Okay,
and
but you're doing what you can.
Yeah, and it looks cool actually.
Yeah,
but it's not the brightest thing.
Well, as long as you got lights. I was just wondering. I mean, you can do whatever you want for lights, really. But as long as you got something on the guys on stage, dude. I want to film something there.
Where?
At your comedy show.
Like the
at
open
the river,
mic or the garage?
River North. I'll do the fucking either.
What do you want to film?
You want to do the garage?
I don't care.
I'll film a comedy special.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Because I just filmed one last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who filmed it?
My buddy DJ.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I want to do one.
All right. Next time I have one, I'll let you know.
Why not?
No, comics love getting filmed.
Hell yeah, they do.
So we can like submit them to festivals.
But we got to do it. We got to get a good crowd. Got to get a good lineup.
Yeah, I always get a good crowd.
If it's going to be filmed, you know what I mean?
No, I get
plan it out.
Yeah, I mean, shit, even go to Make It Spicy when it's happening.
No, because my buddy wants to too. Because we got this other camera here now. So we got 2, so we can get 2 different angles.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I really want to do that. I like filming because we were talking about the Urbex stuff. That was my biggest thing about it, was like just the filming part of it. Mm-hmm. Just going through, just filming everything.
Well, that's
and going up on everything.
With rock climbing, that was a huge thing, like filming.
Did you use a GoPro?
No, fuck GoPros.
Fuck GoPros.
We use like
angle lens.
Yeah, for rock climbing film, like rock climbing videos, you want like we would use like a Nikon, like a D90, like a DSLR or something, and then like I would usually climb a route next to the one we were climbing, and I would just hang, like I would just set up a anchor, and I would just like be on like these ascenders So it was just me on a single rope, just with a camera, and then I would just film people climbing up, and then like as they're climbing up, I would go up the rope with them, and I would just film because like really badass footage.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I love it.
And my buddy had a drone, but he couldn't get it to fucking work the whole trip. I was doing like really badass, like these like 80-foot climbs, like super cool, like roofs and stuff. He couldn't get the drone to go over 15 feet. It was so and then he finally got to work on the last day. I'm just totally toast from the whole week. Every muscle hurts. My hands are just raw, like blisters.
Oh man.
I finally do and he gets it working on the last climb, which is a cool climb, but I fucking fall at the top, and it's like, oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that happened to us too when we went to a abandoned prison.
Oh.
Down in Illinois. We went there and we dropped my buddy off as me, Rich, and Eric, and we drove up to kind of where like the front of it is. We dropped my buddy off. He like dove in these bushes as we like turned around and stuff, so nobody's seen us, right? And he goes up and tries to find the way in as we go park the car. So we got to drive back like maybe a mile or two to a fucking gas station to park the car. And then we walk there, and he says he can't get the fucking drone working. I'm like, bro, we're not gonna have no sick drone footage, no nothing from this fucking whole Explorer. But it was still good, you know. I mean, we still got in and everything. But yeah, it sucks when the drone runs out.
Yeah.
But dude, I think it was a pleasure having you on.
No, this was fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Seeing something we like never met before, and then we had a good conversation.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we have met before.
I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe.
Well, we were at Joe Rogan together, so.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe we passed each other in the bathroom.
Maybe. Yeah, those fucking bathrooms were fucking crazy. That was the first time I was at Fox Theater, though.
It's a nice theater.
Have you ever been there before that?
Yeah, I saw Tom Segura there beforehand. It was really great.
Okay. Yeah, that was my first time there. I was like, wow, standing out there and all the architecture.
Yeah, it's a beautiful theater.
Holy shit.
It is amazing there.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to go see a show there. I don't even like just pay for something you don't like. I don't know, just to get in that fucking building. Holy shit.
It's got a cool history, too. If you look it up, the history of it. Because, it used to be, like that top balcony used to be shut down.
Oh.
Like, that was, abandoned, that top balcony. And they used to, it was so not, nobody would go there. So, I think Elvis was one of the last performances they had.
Really?
And then they just, shut it. It turned into a movie theater. And they're showing, I can't think of his name. They're showing a lot of, blaxploitation films and stuff. All those, kind of, underground type films, just super, genre specific.
Right.
Dolomite movies. I don't know if you know what Dolomite is. There's a movie on Netflix, Eddie Murphy's. It's called Dolomite's My Name. I think that's what it's called. It's just crazy. It's these comedians, these black comedians making these movies, and it's just they're super outrageous, just over the top special effects, just shitty kung fu. It's amazing. But they would show them at they would go on these tours basically with the films, and they went to Fox Theater, and yeah, it's it was cool. The wrestling, they had a wrestling Hall of Fame there for a bit, and
really,
it's really cool. Yeah.
So what was up with the restaurant that was around the theater? Was there because when we were waiting to get in, were you waiting outside for Joe Rogan? Or
No, I
were
went
you
through
waiting
the side door.
What?
I didn't. I literally just walked to the side door and went in.
Oh, you were at one of the side doors. Okay.
Yeah.
We were waiting out front for a while, and then they let everybody into that main area where that main staircase is.
Yeah.
And then you can see up on the sides, there's tables, and there's people eating and stuff up there.
Oh, I didn't notice those.
Yeah. I was like, what is this? I'm looking around, we're all waiting for the show, and there's people up there eating dinner and shit.
That might have just been a VIP section or some shit.
Oh, maybe. Maybe that's what it was.
Because I do kind of remember when I saw Segura there, that section was closed off, but there were it was catering equipment.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
that would make sense.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. You want to give a plug at the end of here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagame. Follow me on the Instagame at Carl_Sobel. And Twitter's the same thing, although I just post shit on there.
Coral. Cool.
Yeah. Yep. And then I don't know, follow me on Facebook, whatever. I do cool shit sometimes. Then come to River North Public House.
River North Public House.
Hell yeah. You said it nice and clear.
Yes.
You're not tainted like me.
No, tainted.
Yeah. Come there for comedy on Wednesdays. It's reservation only right now, but hopefully once the COVID's over, we'll be full capacity and rocking it out.
For sure.
It'll be cool.
That's what we're all hoping for.
Yeah.
Hoping for an end to this crap here soon.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on.
Of course. It was fun.
For sure.